called Reviewing That Show. We here to review that show. And if we think we can, then we can still review that show. All the people be trying to review like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review that show, bitch!
So Henry Cavill left.
Oh, okay. That was what I was. Fucking read my mind, man.
Bruh.
So is it? I don't know if I didn't do any research on this, but the same person who came to me today ran to me and told me, because they know how much I love to crap on Superman, came to me and told me that, hey, Superman's out. Told me who was in the running. Have you
Man,
heard?
yeah.
I heard about that.
Okay, and I'm like, that'll never fucking happen.
I don't want to have Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, cool, yeah.
I don't want no fucking Michael B. Jordan as Superman.
Outside of being black, I think he'd be a good Superman.
Huh?
I would like to see him as Superman.
Nope, no interest. That's not the character. I can see him as Green Lantern, and not even John Stewart. I think he'd be a fire Hal Jordan. I can see him as,
so too. Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? I think he'd be a great Hal Jordan, because John Stewart like the straight-laced Green Lantern, but like Hal Jordan is the fun Green Lantern that's like no fear. I think he'd be a fire Hal Jordan, dog. He'd be a cold ass Barry Allen. You dig? But like Superman, Superman has this ethereal nature. That's when they always cast unknowns. Christopher Reeves got known off of Superman. George Reeves got known off of Superman. Your boy who played him, Brandon Routh, unknown.
Oh yeah.
Henry Cavill was nobody. Right. Like they always cast unknowns because they got this. He has to have this mystery about him. He has to have this nature about him. Michael B. don't carry that
not at all.
That vibe. Now he can act. He got you go ahead, Jessica. You could go in about how fine he is and shit. But
he is fine.
But
I mean, I didn't find him attractive until I saw Black Panther. Before that, he did nothing for me.
She said Killmonger made me like him.
In acting and as far as looks.
Oh wow.
So I'm just
okay.
It's just
I thought you're in the minority.
I'm just like, well, she like him now. So
like him now, fair enough.
Pretty cool now.
Fair enough.
It's
okay. Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying like he don't give me that vibe, dog. I'm all for a black Superman. He just don't give me that vibe, and I'm just mad that right now it seemed like Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman is the black niggas that they try to call on for everything. For the longest, here go the 4 black niggas when they trying to cast some superhero shit. They gotta bring up their names. Those 2, Idris and who was just in Pacific Rim with the from Attack the Block.
Oh, John
Boyega. Whenever some superhero shit coming up, it's them 4 niggas that's the black niggas, the go-to black niggas.
This just feels like DC once again stealing like the fallen fruit from the Marvel tree. It's like, Josh Whedon isn't working for him anymore. Why don't you come over to DC, man? Why don't you come and save our Justice League? Oh, hey, what was the biggest fucking movie ever? Black Panther. Oh, you know what? You're not gonna be coming back to life in that movie, man. Why don't you come be Superman for us?
Michael Jordan.
They gonna bring him back to life in part 2. He's
not dead.
There's no way they're gonna let that popular ass character go away. But even though I still say cheapens his death, but still it's comic book, so you kind of expect it.
Yeah.
At least he didn't get brought back in the exact same movie. You know what I'm saying? That movie can stand, he can be dead, but no, Michael B. Jordan for Superman, nah.
Yes,
I definitely agree.
Nah.
I disagree.
Before we continue on that topic, we get into the fucking show official, man. Welcome to the Reviewing That Show, you heard me? Is that actor guy? Oh, y'all just ready not to say nothing. Y'all, I felt that pause as I swallowed. Y'all were ready not to say anything.
I told you,
you fuckers. There. But this is Reviewing That Show, you dig? This is that actor guy, Mr. Bats in the building. Here for another edition. Technically, this is like episode 42. We finally gonna just start episode stuff. We gonna start just because what I did was because I was telling J.Steel, man, do your introductions. I'll get to that.
Okay. Well, we have to pause first.
Yeah, you
motherfuckers. I'm just gonna go. I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. We're supposed to be doing something right now.
Are we doing something?
I think
Why
we
are
are,
we here?
maybe. I'm not sure.
Hi. I'm J.Steel.
Oh.
It's my name. It's my name, Marty.
Cool, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Joy.
I have a
I didn't
name.
know.
I'm lucky.
Oh.
Everybody has names. J.Steel.
Yeah.
My Instagram is I am J.Steel _. I'm also a food blogger. can follow my food blog.
Don't go to her fucking blog. Fuck
wow.
both of these people over here
Oh, wow.
messing with me
I'm
and shit.
trying
Oh, wow.
to tell the people who I am.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
being- what?
We're here, man. We're doing
I'm
intros,
trying
man.
to-
Hey, dude.
Right.
Dude, why would you interrupt the
I'm
intro?
sorry. I'm just the
What
asshole.
is
Keep
wrong
going.
with you? What kind of person are you?
Why would you interrupt the interview? The
I'm not
intros,
done
man?
speaking.
Jesus
Let me
Christ.
finish enunciating who the
So
fuck
rude.
I am, okay? God. Anyway, no, there are no penises on my fucking food blog. It's at FatGirlNola. And I'm a part of TheMisbelief, which is an amazing radio show podcast. You can follow us and catch all of our episodes and fun shit at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. And now I'm done saying my name. Okay, bye.
And follow her film page.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be making movies, not pornos, though.
That's right.
At Vraie Films, VRAIE Films with an S.
And I'm Marty, MartyEdwards 504 on Instagram, Twitter, and Snap at the chat. Also go to lowrainpictures.com, click on the Your30 tab.
Fuck y'all intros, man.
Ah.
Y'all
You're
purposely do
Dude, it's so rude. Dude, we're doing our
It's
intros
so
right now.
rude. Why are you
It's
Y'all
so
doing
rude.
suck.
I
that?
don't understand.
Y'all
Let you
suck.
speak
This is
and you're
not
letting him
a professional
speak.
environment, man. I don't like this. I don't know if I can work under these
I
conditions.
know. I feel threatened. Do you?
I really do, man. He's very aggressive.
Oh my god.
He's an intense
he's so
gentleman
aggressive.
here.
So
Very intense. Yeah, look at his eyes.
No, they're red.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can go to lowrainpictures.com.
LowRatePictures.com.
Rude.
Where I co-host very rude. Where I co-host a show there called Your30 with
Not your favorite podcast host.
your
Derek-
favorite. Yeah, I
Derek
can't say that shit
Observer.
anymore. You fucking ruined that for us. Thanks. This is gonna be a fun show tomorrow. go to Lower End Pictures to check out Your30 with Marty and the African Observer, where I host a show there with the African Observer. Yeah, check it out. Also, go follow POH_ENT.com. You know, that's some party pictures. Check those out. Local New Orleans stuff.
You
Yeah.
hear me? You dig. So back to what we was talking about before we got into the intro, let motherfuckers know who we are. Before I got so much to run about. First off, I realized that I counted up all the every review on FlyWithBats, like some of the ones without you guys I did with the main cast with me, Joe, and Devin. There's a couple with me and you, the whole like Your30 and FlyWithBats crew.
Yeah.
And then there's like about 3 or 4 of just me and you. So I just counted them all up, plus the review on that Lightning, plus reviewing Dear White People, plus a whole bunch of other reviews we've done since. And yeah, we 42 episodes. So we gonna just start numbering
Put in
them,
some
bro.
work.
We gonna just talk about what the hell we feel like talking about.
Whatever
And
we
you
wanna talk
dig?
like
We
that.
just know that we gonna be reviewing some shit, you dig? Because it got to a point where we was talking about whatever the main event was just as much as we talking about everything else.
Right.
So it was like, well, fuck it, we about
Might
to
as
just
well.
make it a regular ass show and y'all go just get these reviews, man. Just catch these reviews, you heard me? Hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com because we always want you to be part of the conversation. If you want something to nominate, we will get back to Luke Cage eventually. I promise.
Eventually.
I promise.
Ooh.
One day.
It's gonna
Okay,
happen.
well,
I mean, we
at
gonna
some
talk a
point.
little bit of Iron Fist, and that's his partner. You dig? But back to what we saying about Michael
How
B.
dare we
Jordan.
disrespect Luke Cage like that?
I know
Right.
why. I know.
That was very offensive.
We're gonna most likely speak on some Luke Cage next week. Anyway,
Fair
so I've been saying it every week. But
Next week.
yeah, man. But that news about Henry Cavill, I really feel some kind of way because I really feel like he didn't get his real true shot for Superman. Like Zack Snyder obviously was more interested in making a Batman movie, and we never got the script or the film for Superman that we deserved. Even though I think Cavill was a good Superman
He
choice.
was a wonderful Superman. Definitely fit the mold of Superman as far as looks. I liked him.
As far as looks, he looks like Superman. He just didn't get a movie for him to act like Superman until Justice League.
That's what I was gonna say. I think my biggest problem with him was the way he was written or the way they were
Writing
scripted
and
with him.
directing, both.
Yeah.
Because
okay,
remember,
fair enough, yeah.
He's
I'll
been
give you that.
directed to go all dark and solemn and gloomy and shit. When you looking like, dog, Superman ain't just. Come on, can he smile once?
Yeah.
Can he smile? Did Superman ever smile until Justice League? Not Clark. Did Superman smile until Justice League?
I want to say yes, but I can't remember the moment.
No.
You should not be able to remember
Remember the
Superman.
moment, yeah.
Superman smiling.
Smile, yeah.
I think when I think of
Jolly.
Christopher Reeve, I think of him smiling.
I'm Superman.
I think of flying, smiling Christopher Reeves from back in the day on the old movies, dog. I think of
Now, see, since you asked me that today, I'm thinking, well, it's DC. But back at the time where they wanted all these bad track records of movies behind them, I would be like,
DC
it didn't bother me.
DC ain't fuck up till Green Lantern.
Ooh, I didn't see that, but I heard it was shit.
It wasn't shit, but
it
it
wasn't.
It just was not.
Ill-advised.
It was ill-advised, not well received, and had problems. Because the thing is, I've seen worse comic movies. That's why I can't call it shit. Ghost Rider 1 to me is
Daredevil,
shit. Elektra is shit.
Daredevil.
Elektra takes the kill.
Daredevil ain't even shit to me, dog. To me, Daredevil just is much like what we saying about. It's like because I can watch
execution.
I can sit through Ben Affleck's Daredevil and not be mad. I can't sit through Elektra. I can't sit through Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Elektra was trash. Ghost Rider
Trash.
was horrible.
Oh my god, y'all don't like the first one?
No.
No.
I didn't even see the second one. I think we've had this talk before.
Okay, See, the second one, you stay home.
I couldn't make it through the first, so I didn't even want to give the second.
I don't even know why I thought the second one. It was from the guys that did Crank, and I was just like, well, maybe they'll do something really interesting with this property, and it's, no. It's unfortunate.
I can't get with it, dog. But like
blame
they
you.
just when I saw he was gone, and then this is at the same time, Ben Affleck, he's gone too, and basically.
Oh, that's for sure. That's
it's so hilarious. Since after the Superman information drop, I feel like somebody Ben Affleck camp was like, now's the time. Tell him because it's been rumored for months now.
Yeah.
Like we all kind of saw the writing on the wall. We all kind of knew he wasn't coming back.
Thank you.
He's openly not happy.
Yeah, so you can see Justice League. He's not coming back. He's not even trying. But like no, today both of those dropped. No more Henry Cavill. No more Ben Affleck.
So
I don't like that.
Is there any news about what's to happen with the rest of the universe? Do we still have our same Suicide
Yes.
Squad?
No, peep this goot. I don't know what they about to do. So first and foremost, one of the reasons that Henry Cavill's not coming back. Okay, the first initial reason was he couldn't work out schedule conflicts to make a cameo in Shazam, which would have been awesome. So that started the fight of, well, where is this going anywhere with his camp? Because since Mission Impossible, his star has been rising. So he's like he about to play somebody? So basically, the Wicker never played that game. He got a bunch of shit coming up. Like his star is rising, and y'all trying to keep Superman in the gestation period, and ain't even trying to work around his other projects while y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all gonna do with Man of Steel. You know what I mean? Same time, the talk is they plan on giving Superman a back seat, which is dumb, in favor of Supergirl, which is stupid. I'm not hating on the Supergirl film. But what I'm saying is they're saying that because Supergirl is older than Superman, and technically,
what?
Dog, the reason they said because they're gonna do a Supergirl origin film, and in doing that, Superman is a baby when Supergirl's doing her thing. Come on, son. Thank you. Anybody who know anything about Supergirl knows that, on Krypton, he was a baby when she's a teenager, but by the time she makes to Earth,
he's older than
her.
Yeah,
because she was caught up in that little fucking whatever, that negative space bullshit. But either way it go, it's known that she's technically older, but he appears older because by the time she get to Earth. So how can you say that unless you're making a Krypton Supergirl film, which it doesn't sound like you're trying to do, which would be fucking stupid.
I don't want to see that either.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Dog, y'all making up dumbass excuses, dog. But at the same time, Wonder Woman is moving forward.
That's good.
Shazam is moving forward. Aquaman is moving forward. Suicide Squad is moving forward. The Joker movies moving forward. Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman films are still happening. But I'm like, you're going to have a completely brand new Batman and Superman. How is it all about to work?
If this is the writings on the wall. This is like just sell all your stock. This bad boy's about to plummet. If this was in anybody else's hands, I'd be like, well, I can't wait to see how they're gonna pull this out, how they're gonna do this. But in these folks' hands, unfortunately, this is all gonna crash and burn. Somewhere this is gonna crash into each other in a big bad way. And,
it's not gonna be good at all.
Yeah.
Well, what about it?
I don't feel confident in any of this, but I'm happy that Ben Affleck is gone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm so happy.
I feel like she said that multiple times on
Gone.
the show.
I've said it many times.
Every time she opens her mouth and says it again, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. She doesn't like Ben.
Don't like him. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, girl.
I remember now.
She said, "Bye, girl."
See you later. Bye. Leave.
Oh man, well I still have hope for DC. Might be just the DC guy in me. I still think they can put together because once again I think Wonder Woman Part 2 is going to be successful.
Yeah.
I think Shazam is going to be successful.
Yeah.
I think Aquaman is going to be successful. I can't speak for anything else, but they don't even know where they're going with Superman. I don't know how you can have a DC universe without Superman.
Man, that makes no sense.
He's Superman. That's who Shazam even looks up to. It's Superman. He's a freaking cornerstone. Like, you can't ever do another Justice League movie. There's so many things that you can't do now because you can't even mention or show his image in future movies now because it won't be Cavill. Like, cause even the Suicide Squad, they showed his cape, and, you know, they spoke of him and said we had to come together because Superman. Like, dog, your world is already hinging on these two figures, Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, and they're both gonna be gone.
So, man, yeah, I have so many questions. This is too early in the process of getting the news that I just want to know, because I'm pretty sure that they've got to make some sort of reference to Superman or something, or the Justice League at the very least, and Aquaman, right? Or is Aquaman a prequel to the Justice League?
No, Aquaman happened right after Justice League.
Right after Justice League, yeah. So all these, I imagine you can easily probably, I guess, cut those lines out or cut those moments out or whatever.
Technically, Warner Brothers and DC was going in a different direction, where they were going to let all these movies stand on their own without trying too hard to push the fact that they're all in the same world. Yeah. So most likely they probably didn't have anything, probably one passing line about anything that happened in another movie. So yeah.
Okay. That's yeah, it's good news. Well, you know what? I actually, now that he's gone, I'm kind of sad. Henry Cavill, at least, because I remember giving him so much shit, and now that he's gone, I'm like, you know what? It really wasn't his fault. I don't want to place as much of the blame as I wanted to on him. He could have stuck around.
I like Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel. That's it. That's where it ends. But yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree. But yeah, that's where the buck stops.
So, Bobby Brown story.
So
I'm the only one that saw both parts, so it's not like
I saw part one.
No, not like
as well. Yes,
it was very good. I wanted to not like it. Like when I started watching it, I was like, oh God, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Okay.
You have little faith when it comes to some of these biopics or biopics, however you say it.
You said you were hoping that it. Well, you were hoping not to like it.
I kind of went in with like a pessimistic attitude. Like,
she went in with, I don't want to watch this. Why are you turning it on? I'm going to play on my phone. I don't want to see this. Wow. And then 10 minutes in, oh, this is good.
So what happened again?
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right.
Bobby Brown had a very eventful life, and I realized that I am not living. I'm not living, and I need to start over. Cause
even his bull side stories are like, oh wow, that's pretty damn interesting.
He was getting it in.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Especially even because there's so much that didn't make the movie when they talk about shit that was in his book, and like, you know what I mean, when you watch the movie, when I look at the movie as a whole, the first part was fun and exciting and crazy. The second part was depressing. So I'm just letting y'all know in advance. Neither one of y'all saw the second part.
When I've got like 30 minutes left.
Well, you've seen enough to see how depressing that shit is.
Yes. I don't know. I don't feel like this is a spoiler alert. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so. Cause
if you listen to the Reviewing That Show, spoilers all around the board.
So his mom had passed, right?
Yep.
And then not soon after, his father passed.
Right.
And then like there's like this shot of him like out in the like courtyard or whatever, I guess, outside of the hospital or whatever, they kind of pan out. And then like he's getting ready to go on tour again with New Edition. Mm-hmm. And that's where I had to stop, because that's when
that's where you stopped?
Yeah, I had to stop there.
So I'm about to spoil something for you.
Oh, okay. Is that the end?
No, it's not the end.
Okay.
But in like literally possibly 5 minutes from where you are,
what?
Whitney's about to die.
Oh, fair.
Everyone dies.
As I'm getting ready, because my lady's still watching it, so as I'm getting ready, I see him like calling for Bobby Christina or something like that. Yeah.
Because Whitney's dead.
Yeah, because Whitney's dead. Right.
Yeah.
I figured that.
Death. Part 2 is just depressing.
So, how did y'all... So, my girl is making her rounds this year, huh?
Your girl, Nightshade.
Nightshade is making her rounds.
Nigga, because...
She was in something else. This is like the third thing I've seen her in. It was Luke Cage and something else.
I'm about to fill a blanket for you. I want to see what you're saying, though. Luke Cage, yes.
Luke Cage.
And she's in this. And Bobby Brown story as Whitney. And I think she kills it as Whitney. I like her Whitney,
She was an amazing Whitney. She had all the mannerisms down and everything. I love her. And I didn't realize that was the same chick from Luke Cage.
Oh, really? Okay,
and then I'm going to throw this at you because she just got caught up on Insecure. She on Insecure. That's Dro's wife.
Just Dro's wife.
Candace.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Bitch ass.
That's what it
Dro.
was. But we didn't see. Yeah, we haven't seen her this season.
Not
really,
this season.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
Nah.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna get back to Insecure. but
yes,
Bobby Brown's story. I think she killed it. I think Woody has grown since the New Edition movie. because the New Edition movie was good. I think it was good, but on this, you know, what I mean, he like. I really see his growth as an actor when you see part 2 when he has to play Bobby older, and that's when I was like, damn, Woody, you really handling these emotional scenes. You know what I'm saying? He's still not as charismatic as Bobby, so it's always gonna be a little tick. Like he's like a step behind the real Bobby Brown. It's not as bad as the Tupac movie because that nigga was about 50 steps behind Tupac. But like Bobby Brown had this natural bad boy charisma that sometimes Woody gets perfectly, and sometimes I'm like, Bobby got you there.
Okay.
Specifically in performance times at times. I felt like Bobby had more fun dancing and performing than Woody seems to show at times. Because at times Woody nails it. It's a funny thing how he catches it. But for a young actor in the game to get such an opportunity this big and to nail it as many times, he has more hits than misses.
Yeah, agreed. I think he works. You know, I didn't think about it in that aspect. In terms of, and now sort of making that comparison, yeah, I guess his energy, Bobby Brown's real energy in terms of the performance and stuff, yeah, kind of was a little bit more up there. So, but yeah, I guess so. But he worked for me perfectly, like throughout the entire thing. Now, I still have not seen the New Edition movies.
It's
yet.
better.
It's better.
I like the New Edition movie better than the Bobby Brown story.
Oh, really?
Yes, and fucking indeed. I watched the Bobby Brown story, and I was like, okay, that was cool. I watched the New Edition movie a few times.
Oh, since?
Like, well, not since. I might watch it again because I'm like Hulu or something right now. But I mean, when it first came out, I watched it while it was still out. Like, I remember I watched part 1 like more than once. Then when part 2 came out, I watched that like more than once. Like, I really fucked with that one. Like, yeah.
All right.
That was
Fair
fun.
enough.
They did their thing. Like, so I'm saying, I like, if you're watching the Bobby Brown story, I highly recommend you check out the New Edition joint.
Yeah, I really want to go back and check it out now because like they kind of make very subtle appearances in the second half, like more so than the first. And it's kind of like, well, damn. Oh shit! Is nobody just gonna mention that he's here? We're just gonna.
I feel like
can I mention it? Can I? Are you okay? All right.
Go ahead.
There's the moment when they're on the bus. And old boy comes out and kind of talks the guy down.
James?
Yeah. No, it's Elijah Kelly, I think his name is.
Oh yeah. Elijah Kelly do pop up. Yep, when it happens with that.
But nobody, they don't. I didn't even know he was on the damn bus. Like they never once showed him. But when everything goes down, it's because he's there, of course. Yeah. He shows up, and it's like, wow, y'all didn't introduce him or nothing. You just sort of threw him into this moment. I feel like they had limited
time with each one of these motherfuckers.
Maybe okay.
Because if you look at each one of their scenes, these niggas must be doing other things. Because when we saw your boy on the first one, Ralph, L.G. Smith, he was just in that little scene in the studio. Right. Then we got your boy just popping up. I feel like he probably wasn't even there to shoot none of those other scenes on the bus.
Oh,
you feel me? I feel like they just had him covered that one scene
where your lines are.
Save Bobby, where your lines are. Because we didn't see him again after that. And then later on, Luke James is going to be...
Well, he's really actually on stage playing like guitar in the background when the proposal happens.
I remember. Well, there goes.
Like but like in those other shots, if you look back there, he's really sitting back there doing those shots, not saying a fucking, didn't say one word the entire time.
We'll cut the check, but we ain't gonna cut the check. We focusing on Woody,
right?
Bobby,
it's
Bobby Brown's story. Apparently, him smashing Janet was a big deal.
Hell yeah, well, I didn't know that happened.
No.
Okay, cool.
Put it like this. Okay, no. It is a big news. I phrased it wrong. I'm sorry. It is big news, right? But people try to make it seem like it was so shocking that she would never do that.
Yes, she would.
And I'm like, Bobby in the 80s, I can see Bobby in the 80s being Janet Jackson's side nigga. You act like she made her his melon, right?
Right.
People forget how big this motherfucker was in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, no, I forget too, because once he started performing and those records started going again, I was like, oh shit.
Hits on hits.
Yeah, they had a few songs that I was like, wait, I didn't know Bobby Brown sang this.
Exactly.
Hits on hits.
But everybody always says he never had a number one, but I'm like, that motherfucker's got some like classics.
Hits on hits.
You know what I mean?
90s, late 80s, 90s, dog, Bobby, dog, bitches love Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. Like, Bobby had also, I'm not surprised at all, like, whatsoever. You know what I mean? But it's like, how could she? I'm like, dude. And people like to bring up the Jermaine Dupri thing, but I'm not even going to compare one nigga to another nigga. I'm just going to say, like, dog, like
Jermaine Dupri's idiots.
That's basically the implication that niggas be saying.
Poor Jermaine Dupri. He's not the first.
And I mean, like, you know, people make that comparison. I mean, you could do that if you want to, but I'm just saying off the dump before you even throw Jermaine Dupri in that, dog. He was Bobby Brown, like.
Yeah.
he was
He was
making hits. He pulled
Right.
Whitney. Like, don't forget, like he ain't, you know what I mean? He wasn't nothing to snuff at. He, you know, so or not. So that was like the biggest news that came out about part one when it was
She
going
didn't say
on.
nothing about it. That's interesting, of course.
Well, her sources recently have reached out and said he's embellishing. But I'm like, man, nigga, until she
What?
say something.
Come
Nigga, he
on.
wrote it in his book in 2017 and she ain't say nothing. And that book
Oh,
sold.
okay.
Yeah, though, like this, like
I
if
was
you
thinking
keep
about
up with
it,
Bobby
too.
Brown, if you read that book
Every
and shit.
step I take or something like
Is
that.
that the
Yeah.
same book where he talks about how he lost his virginity to a ghost?
Yeah, that's the same book. He said he lost his virginity to a ghost.
He said it mounted him.
Yeah, I do remember that. So when he mentioned it in a movie, kind of was like,
A
wait a
throwaway.
minute, is that real? That really did happen? Because I never read the book, but I've always heard that story.
He claims it happened. I don't know, dog. Like, you
Like,
know, with the drugs and such.
You know, yeah, right. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to be reminded about Whitney and Ray J's relationship. I totally forgot they had a thing.
I forgot about that.
I remembered it.
They loved each other so much. It was so weird. I remember
Oh
that.
God, did they love each other
Yes.
so much? Okay,
Yes.
I missed that part
Yes,
completely.
they did.
When I saw them doing, and I don't know if this came in. I want to say this came in the second half, but when I saw them doing the retaping of the Being Bobby Brown,
That's the second half, yeah.
that is the second half. Okay, and I saw Nightshade in that like exact Whitney outfit with the exact Whitney wig,
Yeah.
and just kind of doing Whitney movements and stuff,
Nice.
and kind of having that tick and stuff. I was kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. Whitney used to mess with Ray J.
Whitney.
I don't know why
So
it
you
popped
thought
in
of
that
his
moment
name
right
in
there.
that moment?
In that exact moment, I thought, oh yeah, that's right. They used to get down.
That's so weird.
Because
They got
I know.
down. It was like, yeah, I love you and I'm with you. And
Oh,
we nasty.
that is. Oh God. Wait.
Whitney
Oh.
had a type, I think.
Oh wow.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And they had, you know, Bobby Brown's sister came out talking all this
wow.
about how, well, really just being mad that freaking, that Bobby Brown's wife Alicia, who's the light skinned girl, and you know what I mean, in part
Yeah.
2, and who was with Teddy Riley and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, they get married in real life, and both Bobby and his wife produced this film. So they, the Bobby's sister in real life is saying that they glamorize certain things about her, and there's some parts of the movie she didn't disagree with. I'm like, say, lady, it's still a movie, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is
And
what it is.
it is what it is.
Right. Exactly.
It is what it is. You feel me? And people have been talking rave reviews about that documentary on Netflix about Whitney. I didn't see it,
yeah,
but-
I
Oh,
didn't see
what's it
either.
called?
I don't know. I just know I've been hearing
I-
people say that. Whitney
Yeah.
documentary, cool.
Is it the
Yeah,
one
I've been hearing
called-
it too.
Is it the one that was in theaters?
I don't know
I don't
anything
think
about
so.
it.
I don't
That's
think so.
something else?
Yeah, I think it's another one, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
I don't know nothing
I
about
couldn't
it.
find it though. I was trying to find it the other day and I couldn't find it. Like
Yeah.
just a few days ago.
Words. You think Netflix dropped it already?
I think they might have pulled that mug. I don't know why, but you know, yeah, I think they may have because I couldn't find it.
Well,
Interesting.
you know what I'm saying? Bobby Brown get it in, dog. Like, I want to see, like, they talking about making a Prince film. It was rumored that it would be Bruno Mars, but they denied it. Like, nope, no, I'm not about to be in a Prince movie. And I don't, like, they have to go unknown. Like, they really made a Prince
gotta
movie.
Oh
find
yeah,
out
you
weird.
have to. Nobody. Well, yeah, somebody probably would accept the role, but nah.
No one
It's
on.
got to be unknown.
Yeah, nobody could think of. You know what I mean? You definitely have to go. You definitely go unknown, son. I can't think of any way that you could get around that without some kind of backlash.
Nah,
Feel me?
completely unknown.
And dig, and they
What
talk.
if they told you, hey, Donald Glover's gonna be Prince?
I'm still not with it.
Still not with it.
No.
He go play
what the
Marvin
fuck?
Gaye or somebody.
No, you can't be Prince.
Nah. They
No.
talk about. I would love to see a Destiny's Child biopic.
Oh man.
I want all the shit in it though.
But it can't.
No,
like
I
Beyonce
want
can't
the
be in charge
rumors.
of
I
it.
want the dark shit. Like I want it to be like how they talk about how Matthew Knowles wasn't shit, and how Kelly and Beyonce are sisters, and how Solange is actually Beyonce's daughter and shit.
Okay, I don't believe any of that.
my
I don't
God,
either,
woman.
but if they were movie with that, I would watch it.
You so just described a lifetime version of the
Just went
Destiny's
dark.
Child movie.
And that Beyonce is secretly 50 years old.
Whoa. Okay, so when the Hive come for
Wow.
Oh, they coming for us. I'm sorry.
us.
My apologies, Hive.
So moving into Iron Fist, dude. What you want to say about it, dog? What you want to say about the fist?
The fist.
Please go back in time and check out our very in-depth season 1 review of Iron Fist, where
Yeah.
we wasn't
We
haphazard
defecated.
about it. We defecated
defecated.
on
Yeah,
that
we shitted on
season.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, like you wouldn't believe. We fairly defecated though. Like
I mean, we were we tried to fix it.
yeah.
So you're welcome. I think like I was. Oh yeah, so that's right. We weren't recording. I think essentially off the bat, I did see that the fighting has improved. It's gotten a lot better. My man is not waiting for the next punch, and he's sort of doing this new thing where it's like, okay, you know that because I'm saying because remember we were watching that interview, you showed it to us, and the guy was like, I'm a fight coordinator, and we were like, yo, thank God, and I'm telling you. He went and watched all his little ticks that didn't work. Like, let me show you how you fucked up here. That's what he did. And he said, this time around, this is what I want you to do. Instead of thinking like, waiting for the move, go here. Be ready for here. You know what I'm saying? Go to your stance position. Go back to your one or whatever. And like, I saw it there. I was like, I see your improvement. Yeah. This is working. And then in the first fight, the motherfucker gets cut on his goddamn shoulder. And I'm like, you are not the immortal Iron Fist.
Man, he can't catch a cut.
No, he can't. No. Oh my God.
He's offending whack ass Danny Rand.
I know.
Iron Fist is a pussy. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll say that the fighting definitely got better, but the show itself, essentially, how just sort of, I don't even know really how to describe it. Just plain, pure, unadulterated, just damn, I lost it. It's the same show from the first season. It's essentially that. They're trying really hard to kind of make it new and stylish, because like they do have better fight sequences and stuff.
Right.
They do have better things to balance off, but it's essentially as silly as it was the first season. Just as silly. And I'm only 3 or 4 episodes in.
So when people ask me about this season, I say the same thing.
What?
It's better than the first season. And then they say, well, that's not saying much.
Yeah.
And I said, I wrote what I wrote.
I thought you were going to come in and be like, bro, wait till Luke Cage shows up. And it's like the fact that you didn't lead with that.
Spoilers. I was so let down. We didn't get Luke Cage.
Oh, see.
Now, I will get no cameos from don't look for none.
Well, we got a girl.
Who?
Misty.
She part of this show.
Oh, does she sort of count as this show
Think
too?
about Iron Fist season 1. She was in that bitch as much as she was in Luke Cage. And then when you think about the Daughters of the Dragon, at one
She
point,
has no point to...
at one point of this show, you ain't get far enough yet. It'd be more about her and Colleen going handle business while Danny go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, like they establishing the Daughters of the Dragon with those two in this season. So
that's what I was hoping for.
And that's what they're doing as the season progresses. So they good. Like she's part of she's a show member as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
We ain't getting no Luke.
Oh, okay. So you don't look at it like that.
And the thing is, okay, I understand why we ain't getting no Luke in the sense of how Luke Cage ended. She didn't see the end yet, so I won't say what it is. But the way that Luke Cage ended, I understand why Luke didn't show up. But I'm saying I feel like this show takes place concurrently with Luke Cage, and damn, there's nowhere in his story where he could even take it and break the fuck. Because that's the thing, it probably happens concurrently with Luke Cage. Because the way that this season ends, it wouldn't make sense. Like, this would have to have happened. Like, now I think about it out loud.
There's no heroes for hire.
There's no heroes. No, nigga, the way this fucking...
Oh,
I can't wait for you to get to the end of this.
You made me want to go.
Because that's the thing, dog. It what like the first season for me.
Want to go watch it now.
The first season for me was like some fucking like ugh. This season for me was what's the word I'm gonna look for? It was adequate.
That's not a good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not at all.
But dude, when you go from this sucks to that was.
This is shit.
That was adequate.
That was adequate. It was because it kept my attention. I watched all 10. I finished it. You feel me?
Oh, it's only 10?
Yeah, it's just 10.
Oh, okay.
It's just 10. That's why when I got to the end, I was like, oh, I'm done. You feel me? They made some shit that I ain't fuck with. Like, why was Joy so mad at Danny and them? Why is she evil?
I was just like, okay, so wait a minute. You guys are pissed at each other. You've got these secret plans and you're pissed about these things. And then you guys meet to talk about the things you're all pissed about. But as we progress to this meeting where we're all, gonna air out our grievances, you're like, oh, well, you know what? he had a kind word for me. That just made me rethink all of this bad shit I'm planning to do to him. And I'm just like, what the?
Oh no, she still does a lot. No, she still does some bad shit. But
I guess.
All I'm saying is I don't understand why her beef is that deep. Because her beef is deep as fuck. And the thing that she winds up pulling off with Davos, I don't know how far you are. You be like, La Mama, like, why had to be like that? Like, he ain't really even doing nothing. Like, the whole, she mad because they hid her dad.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that they hid that he was still alive.
But damn, nigga, you try to get niggas murked and shit.
Yeah.
I've got to ruin your life.
Nigga,
and I've got to take it all.
She was like one of the like more level-headed characters of season 1. So that was kind of weird to see her be like, ha 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 ha, I am Evil Joy.
So she doesn't
with an erotic name now.
She doesn't go further off the deep end. I thought that was sort of a slow build to her just like snapping for real, and that didn't really happen.
No, dog. I'm not gonna spoil much for you, but I'm gonna say this. I'm not even gonna say it to you, bro. You gonna watch and see what happened with her. It's nothing. It's nothing that exciting. Honestly, it's cool. It's like dog. I'm not gonna come at it like it sucked this season. I'm gonna say it's cool.
It hasn't.
I kind of like Ward. I can't help but like Ward Meacham. That was my nigga last season. He's still my nigga. I like Ward Meacham.
When I watch him, I think of you, and I'm like, let me try to see what Bat sees.
I like Ward Meacham, son.
And I am just blinded by my rage. Actually, he is awful, man.
I love Ward Meacham, dog. He's my guilty pleasure on this show.
Man, we could lose him so fast.
No, I want to keep him. I want to keep Ward Meacham. But I don't know if I can recommend it. But I won't tell someone not to watch it. Like I'll tell you, don't even watch Iron Fist season 1. If you were saying, should I watch season 2? I'm like, you know what? Because like you said, the fight sequences are better. You know that they know that they're better because episode 1 had 6 fights for some reason. It's like they were fighting for no motherfucking reason. It's like, oh shit, we can fight now, y'all. Look at us. I'm like, goddamn, like, okay, we get it now. Okay, you can fight now. But like you said, now improve your show, your real show. Mm-hmm. Because my innate issue that I realize that I have at the end of the day that will always prevent me from loving this show. He miscast, bruh.
Yeah.
I do not believe he could kick anyone's ass. I do not believe that man would throw a punch at anyone in this world. I do not believe him when he's fighting. I don't believe him when he's trying to talk tough. He's not whiny this season. Because remember, first season, he was a whiny little bitch. He don't whine.
He's really not whiny.
He's not whiny. He's mature. He's not as cool as he was on Luke Cage for some reasons. Like, black directors made him better because he was cooler in that one episode of Luke Cage, and he's been the whole season of Iron Fist, season 1 and 2. He was cool on. I really liked him with Luke. But
they can find a purpose for him there.
He needs to not have a season 3 and just have he was hired. The next time we see Iron Fist, we should get a Luke Cage season 3 and then get a Heroes for Hire. We should just bypass Danny Rand season 3. We don't need it. But I know we're going to get a Danny Rand season 3 because the way that this ends, it ends with threads. It ends with threads. So it's and things get weird. Things get weird. There's this storyline where, how far are you?
Like 3 or 4. What's the last thing that happened? He's been, I wouldn't say, I guess he has been kidnapped. He kind of stumbled upon those kids, but I'm at the point where the kid he's talking to the kid, telling him, hey, you're the one who feeds Colleen information. Get us a message telling her that I'm here. And he's like, why the fuck would I do that? He's like, look, if you need money, anything, I'll help you. It's like, motherfucker, you deliver furniture. You can't do anything for me.
You deeper than 4, son.
Oh, I'm deeper than 4? Where am I then?
I don't know, son, but you're after.
I just kind of kept going. You told me you were finished. I just kind of kept going.
After Davos then like raped them and shit, right? Rape metaphorically.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have seen him use it, yes.
Yeah, so from that point.
I don't, but at some point do they actually show us what exactly happened? Because I haven't gotten that far yet. But I have, you know how they end with him kind of like about to take it?
All right, so here's my light way of saying this. Jess ain't even going to watch this shit.
Okay,
so us spoiling his shit.
Okay, I'm cool.
Oh, you plan on watching season 2?
You can spoil me. I don't give a shit.
See, she don't really care.
I don't care either.
Well, she didn't, because she didn't want to see.
I'll watch it, but spoil me. I don't care.
So, Davos took the Iron Fist from him. And was even more badass than him because he got 2 fists.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me say this. when Davos took it, I was kind of like, fuck you, Davos, man. You're just as much of a pussy as that motherfucker. And then he started wrecking house, and I was like, okay, you know what? No, wait, everybody, wait. Let him live. It's okay. Let's see where this goes. Because I was like, God damn, you were like, in 5 minutes, you're more interesting than Danny Rand has been in an entire fucking season.
My nigga said I'm gonna kill all of them. See, yeah, because Davos steals it and decides to kill all the bad guys. He becomes
like,
the Punisher.
I need to know where all the criminals are. He told that boy. He's like, listen, I can help you stop all the trials. He's like, no, I want all criminals.
All of them.
All criminals.
And I'm gonna kill them. And I'm gonna murder them.
Take care of all criminals, dude?
Now,
come on, dude.
Now, the point that I want to make on this is, okay, so one, you stupid motherfuckers, why? Because to me, Davos should have just took the powers and got some powers too. So then we can have an Iron Fist versus Iron Fist, fist to fist, spectacular fight.
Oh, wait a minute, wait.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen?
No.
Oh, man, I don't even know where I'm going to finish this now, man. Oh, my God.
Danny ain't got no powers, bruh. And I'm not going to tell you what happens with if he gets them back or not.
No fun.
I'm not going to tell you anything about that. And just because I'm saying if, that's not saying yay or nay, because they play with you on both ends. That's why I want you to see it for yourself.
Man, I thought, okay.
But I'm saying, my nigga,
Gotcha.
it would have been way more interesting if Davos got powers and Danny kept his powers and we see some shit go down. Motherfucker, they got this whole deal where Danny don't even want his shit back. The show is called what?
Iron. Never mind.
Who is the man? Who is the fucking Iron Fist?
I think...
How the fuck do you not want your goddamn powers back when the only reason we watching this motherfucking show is because you get goddamn...
flowers.
Of course he does.
Because he starts to think that he's addicted to his powers. And what show was that on? I felt like that was on another show where some superhero thought they were addicted to their powers.
That's
Yeah.
the stupidest thing I've ever
So
heard.
they was afraid. Black Lightning.
I was about
Black
to say
Lightning.
that.
Black Lightning.
I was about to say that.
Black
I was about to
motherfucking
fucking
Lightning.
God damn it.
Yeah, I feel terrible
I
we
was
didn't
about
think of
to say
that
that
initially.
Yeah, because we've been reviewing that Lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah.
And it's coming back.
It's coming back soon.
October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but like, yeah, man.
See the trailer? Oh, yeah, you showed it to me.
we watched it.
Yeah, I was about to say it. No, there's another one now.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah, well, there was, it's one that kind of, what's the youngest daughter? Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Yeah, there's one that kind of focuses on her as like more centered, her centered. I imagine they got them for them all,
each one of them,
but I've
yeah.
only seen hers. Yeah.
I'll check it out. So he thinks he's addicted, and now he doesn't know if he wants it back, and he. I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but I'm riding with y'all hardcore until y'all run into that being the storyline where he doesn't want his own fist back, and it's like what, and he wants to give it to someone else instead,
What?
and I'm like, what show is this right now? Now they wrap it up, and I can't wait for you to see how they wrap it up. But when they wrap it up, it still don't make no motherfucking sense. So can't wait for you to get to the end of Iron Fist.
A lot of it is just very, very silly.
I can't
This
wait for you to get
whole
to the end of
thing.
Iron Fist.
Oh,
who
wow.
I did enjoy was Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid Mary.
Not met her yet?
Is she the schizophrenic chick?
Yes.
Okay.
I
You like her?
I like her. Especially given that she's a comic character. She's usually in Daredevil. She's a Daredevil villain.
Where have you seen that actress before? I could not
I can't
put my
place
finger
where I know her
on
from,
where
but
I
she's
know
been
her
in a
from.
lot of things.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a familiar. Yeah, I've seen her
She's
somewhere.
been in buku shit, but
Yeah.
in the comic books, there's her Mary side is kind of like on there, where completely nice, completely like well centered, and blah, blah, blah. Then she has they call her like Walker on here, but it's Typhoid Mary. Oh wait, it's Mary, Typhoid, and a third one. It's three different. See on this show she has two. But it's three of them in that fucking one body. One of them is into just absolute destruction and chaos. One of them is into like fun, but sometimes that fun fucked up. But it's still not like I want to like be on some chaos murdering everybody. It's just like I'm free, I'm bold, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. And the other one's just like the mild mannered one. And
Okay.
Matt Murdock, who dates every motherfucking body, wound up dating her not knowing that she was gonna be schizo and shit. So like it's
Yeah, I
interesting
love
how they
Matt
brought
Murdock.
into an Iron Fist world and made her like a freaking like basically like a hired gun.
Yeah. I was like, what are we calling her? Like, is she like a private eye, some semi?
Hitman.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. She a hitman.
Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? She did wreck a house. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Mhm.
You're right. Okay. Yeah.
She kicked Danny's ass.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but see, here's the thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I've not seen the ass whooping of Danny Rand that's top Daredevil's ass whooping of him on Defenders. when Matt Murdock whooped his ass, like, cause that's what Danny like. I'm the Iron Fist. I'm so cocky. That dude was just.
You know, also too.
Hiya! That's what Tommy used to do with Power Rangers.
Oh yeah. Oh man, gotta love the Power Rangers, man.
boy.
Come on now.
Recently in their comic books, they're doing this thing where they're switching all the colors, and I think Trini's the Red Ranger, and
they're doing that.
Billy's like the Black Ranger now, and I think the Yellow Ranger's like a
dude.
Zach,
Is the
and
pink one a dude?
the pink one's a dude. So maybe Billy's the Pink Ranger. I forget, but like they switched up all the colors, and you know how the Red Ranger's usually the leader, and they kept the Red Ranger's the leader, and it's Trini. So it's
I love it.
they flipping it.
2018, guys.
It's 2018.
Welcome.
We're here.
We're here.
We're motherfucking here.
We're gonna fix this. If I could give a shout out though to Mr. Davos, not only is he a better Iron Fist, but
Better actor.
Better person.
I mean,
I won't disagree with any of those things, but what I will say is, when Davos was confronted with the booty, he did not run in fear. Just want to say that.
Nah, wait, no,
Just
can't
say,
concur.
yeah.
He was just as bitch about getting a pussy as Danny
No.
was. He fought it hard. He had to be told that it was part of his mission. At least Danny got the pussy because he was like, you know what, I like you, I want some pussy. Joy had to tell that nigga, if you want your Iron Fist, nigga, you gonna get this pussy. That's the only reason.
I think it's all about the execution, my man. I gotta give Davos his execution.
He almost killed her doing it. He was tempted to murder her. You didn't catch that?
Oh, hell yeah.
She thought it was rough sex and he was tempted to murder
her.
her.
I was like, you don't know what the fuck he's doing right now.
He gets too caught up in this rough sex, he's gonna kill this lady.
He's not even having sex right now. He's just choking you right now. I don't know if you know what's going on right now.
Yeah, J.Steel face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That happened.
That did happen.
I need to watch the show.
Yeah, you should. It's at least the first 4.
I'm saying finish. It's 10. It's nothing.
I'm gonna.
You might as well eat
I'm
the
gonna
fucking
finish it.
10 because sometimes things are funnier to finish them and then crack on.
There was just so much other stuff, and then like you didn't know either that it was dropping that Friday when it dropped, right? Yeah, because so when I saw it, I was just like, I wasn't expecting it, but I had like Ozark and a couple other things I was still watching on Netflix, so that was like I'm watching Black Panther for like the 4th or 5th time. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather do that.
Not liking it
Not
each time.
Criticizing it and taking fucking notes. You traitor.
Oh my god. Okay.
We believed in you.
Black Dynamite 2 coming soon.
You were the chosen one. Okay, but I kind of clicked on that before I clicked on the next episode of Iron Fist, just because
because black.
I wasn't really feeling Iron. I just wasn't really. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. But then when you said you finished it, I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just push through. And then in a push through mode, it was a little more interesting. Dude. It's like you can't quite stop. You just gotta swallow the whole thing.
It's not the best. But that's the thing too. Since season 1 sucks so much, I'm not going in with any expectations, so it makes it easier to digest. Because you got to think about season 1 came after a dynamite 2 seasons of Daredevil, an amazing first season of Jessica Jones, a great first half of Luke Cage, and so there's some big ass shoes that come after last, and it didn't live up. So when I'm watching this one, I'm like, you know what? I don't expect much of it, and it's keeping me entertained for this weekend, and I ate it up, and it was what it was.
I felt like they gave me the impression that they went back, they looked at every aspect of the first season that didn't really work. They listened to all our complaints and stuff like that, and really
tried.
And we're gonna go into this season. We're gonna course correct a lot of that shit, and we're gonna fix it. You know that Iron Fist you guys saw in that hallway scene with the Defenders. You know that Iron Fist you saw in Luke Cage. Well, that's the one we're gonna bring you for 10 episodes just for you. And then it's a bold face lie.
Wait, pause. He never dons the fucking mask.
Really?
They showed it in the little flashback of him and Davos fighting for the chance to go to the dragon. Yeah. But that's Iron Fist's mask. That's his superhero mask. They had him with this fucking Mortal Kombat looking shit at the top of the damn season. But I'm saying this, dog,
man, it was Kmart. It was straight Kmart.
I watched all 10 episodes. Spoiler, guess what? Never. Even to the very end, because you have to watch it to the very last fucking, I'm not going to spoil you what happens with him, but They had chances to have him in The Mask, and they never take them. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, it's like you just know that he sucks. It's like Netflix knew that it sucked, so they didn't even tell us it was coming out. Was it you that told me that it was out, or was it me that told you?
I texted you.
You told me, and I was shocked, right?
Yeah,
Because the thing is, I told other people, and I'm trying to see who told me. I don't remember if I told you, because everybody else I told was surprised.
No, dude, because
and didn't know.
Yeah, because I was like, he's got to know, right? There's no way he doesn't know. Because I just go to Netflix, and there it is. And I'm like, oh, shit.
It exists.
It exists. Yeah. It's there. And it's like, watch it now. It's like, no, this is really fucking on there. And I clicked on it, and the fucking episode started. I'm like, oh, no, it's on it. And I went and I texted you. I was like, hey, man, did you know this stuff is dropping this weekend? And you were like,
no.
Ha, ha, ha. I know what I'm going to do with my weekend. And I'm like,
oh, man. Yep.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Yep. And I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this with my weekend. I was like, no. I'm sorry. It was bad.
Yeah, guys. Well, that's our first impressions on Iron Fist. Hopefully, Marty finishes it by the next time we talk. I know J.Steel fucking won't.
J.Steel's gonna watch it.
She's lying to us right now in our face. And
since
she didn't catch it, she couldn't talk much on it. So I want you to lead us in the Insecure, girl.
Ooh, please.
And tell us about how you, because I think the last time we talked about Insecure, we also talked about like how we felt about previous seasons, the show in general, people we fucked with. Yeah. So, tell us how you feel about Insecure in general before we even get into the most recent episode.
So Insecure fucking rocks. So I watched the first season, and first season was awesome. What I love about this show is that it's super relatable. I felt like with watching the very first season, it was like, damn, like, I have a friend like this. I have a friend like that. Oh, shit, I know a guy like that. I've been through this situation. Like, I think there's so much you can pull from it, especially for, it's black people, but it's black women. It's a bomb-ass show. With the second, and now we're on the third season?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know, right?
With the second and third season, I like the twists and turns that are happening. And I don't want to say too much about it.
We can say whatever, like, spoilers. We spoiling everything.
Spoilers.
Talk your shit. I just want you to, because I know me and Marty, we went in on it, so you the resident woman of the podcast. I want you to know anything about it besides season 5. I mean, besides this past episode.
Okay,
we're going to delve in that in a minute, but anything about the previous shit, anything about the characters, you feel me? I always talk about how much I hate Dro. But
yeah.
So this is the thing with Dro. When I first met him, I was like, oh, okay, you're tall. Oh, you kind of got like that, like dirty, but I'm handsome, but I look like I might need a bath kind of, thing going on with
attractive,
your face.
Unkept.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But then he opened his mouth. Like no. Like literally, he started talking, kissing, anything. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with your face?
Yeah.
So, but on top of that could have been forgiven. But he's also a dick. I didn't like Dro because he seemed like one of these guys, and I know these type of dudes, they're assholes. Seems like one of these guys that paints his, because Dro was in an open marriage, and he made it seem like to Molly, everything's all good. But I feel like something was off to where everything he was doing with Molly wouldn't have necessarily been kosher in his, so-called open marriage agreement. He seemed like a sneaky nigga that, was having his cake and eating it too. And I can't stand that shit. So on top of his crooked, weird-ass mouth, and the fact that he was like 8 feet tall, like all of that combined together to just make him like a really large fuckboy.
And I ain't gonna even hate on him in his open marriage if you're gonna do it right.
That's what I'm saying, though. I feel like he wasn't flowing with whatever it just seemed like he had something to hide.
Man, I'll just go back to that scene because we just recapped some of it when he smashed Molly in the bathroom with his wife at the dinner table for Derek's birthday. And I'm like, son, even if you're in an open marriage, I feel like having sex with whoever while your wife is in the same building is not protocol.
You gotta have some decorum, man.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Every couple got their own shit. You hear me? Maybe that's how they get down.
Maybe that's inside the rules.
Maybe it's inside the rules, though. I just know, like, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine it. Like, because I could just imagine, let's say me and my wife do have an open marriage. And because most times if you read about, like, Ozzie Davis and, Ruby D. They had a notorious open marriage. They talk about it all throughout their book. They wrote a joint autobiography, and they talked about how, like, you know what I mean, there are times when it was open, there are times when it was closed, there are times when it got to a point where they was like, well, we just good with each other. Like, they break it down. It was interesting. And they was talking about how they had rules about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know, we don't be bringing nothing back. You hear me? Let a nigga know. Like, if I say I don't want to fuck with it, if I say not that one, no, you got to respect it. Like, you know what I mean? They had certain boundaries within there to maintain the sanity of what they're creating. And I'm like, son, like, I as open-minded as a black woman is, as a black man is, I couldn't be on any side of the spectrum imagining, like, yeah, we at this dinner, and then my girl go to the side and go suck this nigga dick in the back while we at dinner with our friends, and then come back and sit next to me. Like, I wouldn't be cool with that.
I'm on that team. I wouldn't be cool with that shit either. Like you said, you know, agreements are agreements and arrangements are arrangements, and you have to, you gotta work that out with your partner. But I just, like I said, I feel like something with this nigga is like, no, you're doing some sneaky shit. Cause in that scene, if you notice, he tells her, you know, just kind of wait here.
Oh, and in the bathroom. First. He said, you stay.
I'm like, you bitch.
Bruh. And let's say you wipe that slate clean. Let's even say we look at this season. Because when they was in bed together, his wife called. He said something about Molly. Mm-hmm. So, let's say she cool with shit, right? But what you saying, Jason? What you want to hear? What you like?
What I was going to say is I think that was a mistake in the execution on the creative part. I think that they didn't necessarily mean for it to come off as shady as it did. And that specific moment where he picks up that phone and says, "No, I'm over at Molly's," like just straight up.
Pause. I think they did purposely make it ambiguous to have us having these kind of conversations.
Oh, fair enough.
They knew they was going to take Dro, because remember, time has passed. So even if he was being shady before, maybe at some point he stopped being shady. You feel me? So maybe by this point he could tell his wife I'm about Molly. But even if he could tell his wife he's about Molly, then I'm saying even that specific moment of banging Molly out in the bathroom with your wife out there still fucked up.
Yeah, no excuse for that.
But my biggest
did he say that he was like? He just basically said he was by Molly, or he's over at Molly.
No. He said, I'm still at Molly's. So she knew he was there since the night before, at the very least. Now, here go one caveat I'll give you. Him and Molly, for instance, back in the day, they grew up together. So his wife could still believe it's platonic for all she know, because they grew up together and they've been buddies.
Open marriage and this nigga lying.
Who knows? I hope it's not that, because I think it's an interesting thing to actually, in the black life and in black love, explore that topic. There are people that are successfully in that. Because most times we are quick to demonize certain shit and lifestyles. I'm like, no, show us a healthy one. Because you could, I'm like, Issa, be bold. Show us a healthy one with a woman with two men, with two husbands. That'd be interesting. Like flip this. Like let's push these boundaries and talk about all this other shit. I'm with all that. You feel me? But just because I didn't want to be so quick to demonize Dro. But the more, like, they said was just saying, the way it was playing out, it just was feeling like, nigga, you feel weird. But in season 3, let's say we throw that out of it. He just couldn't even respect Molly's boundaries.
He became a creep ass nigga.
She like, I don't want motherfucker, you know. What you saying? My bad.
He just was disrespectful. For that right there to be showed his character, because it's like, yo, nigga, this girl is trying to set her boundaries, because she's not like, y'all, just you have an agreement with your wife. You and this girl, like, she's not consenting, and you're violating that, you fucking piece of shit. So
you had the nerve to argue about giving the key back, bro.
Yeah,
that was just weird.
That was so it was uncomfortable.
Then tried to make himself the victim.
Yep.
Even when he gave her the key back, he tried to make himself the victim. It was just, I don't fuck with you.
There was a part though that I was wondering about when, and I think I read it wrong, but when there's a part, I think when we first meet Dro, and Molly and Dro are in the kitchen, and he says something about Candace, and she says something like, "Oh, I haven't seen her since." Well, at first my brain went to, "Oh, y'all have an open marriage. Did y'all have a threesome? Was that implying that?" Mm-mm. I read into that wrong.
Nah. Since we fucked, and she was at the table. That's what she was talking about. And also, he was a bitch for being like, "Hey, don't you ever talk about what me and my wife do."
Oh yeah, like what? Oh, okay. Those are the boundaries we making now. Okay, cool, got it.
You bitch.
I'm gonna need my shit back.
But my bad.
Run me my keys.
I didn't mean to hijack your thing.
You're right.
Because my hate for Dro runs deep, man. How you feel about any of the other characters? Are there any that you directly feel like you identify with?
Funny enough, I identify with Issa. I like kind of seeing the fact that they gave Issa like some real life struggles, Because she's a character that I think has all these dreams and shit, but she finds herself falling into these spaces where she gets fucked up and she's constantly having to start over and reinvent herself and shit. And she was having normal ass, people problems. Rent going up and all types of shit, having to sleep on somebody's couch. Like, yeah, I just fuck with the realism of this show and how they don't necessarily try to glamorize shit. Like, you get the raw nitty gritty, you get those real sort of reactions. And I really, 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 really love Molly and Issa's relationship, obviously, of course. It reminds me so much of me and my best friend. It's hilarious how much, like, the similarities is very strange. But I really fuck with their chemistry and with their relationship. And I just, with Molly, I feel so bad for her. With, they both kind of, their dating lives are just kind of like, it's just crazy. Like, both of them, it's like roller coasters. And I think a lot of women could relate to that. Yeah.
Well, Molly sucked, but at dating. Like, I love her character.
Yeah, she does.
But she makes horrible decisions.
She makes really bad decisions.
Like, everyone on this show makes bad decisions. Everyone on this
across
show.
the board, yeah.
Across the board. That's why it lives up to its name, Insecure.
Yeah.
But god damn it, Molly. If she don't bring half the shit she do on herself. Like, sometimes it's on Issa make her own mess, and sometimes Issa fall into some shit. Damn near every time Molly make her mess, bro.
She does.
Dating wise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dating
Because
wise.
she got her shit together, but dating wise, yeah, it's a freaking mess. And then when she got with, oh boy, I forgot his name on the show.
Who that? What'd he do?
The fat dude.
Lil Rel?
Yeah, that dude.
I mean, she wasn't her type, man. She
I
blooped
know,
and blipped
but
and blapped that man.
Yeah, she did. She sure did.
Well, you want to do that long distance, so I blapped that.
And when she gave him a, when they fucked, I was just like, oh, this is what's happening.
I mean,
but it was one of those things, like, it's a thing as a woman where, like, after a series of dating bad guys, at some point you like, I'm about to try something different. I'm gonna go fuck a fat nigga. I'm gonna fuck this nigga with one eye, because this might be my husband. Like, no, this is a real thing, because after a while you just like, damn, like, what am I doing wrong? So you go completely left and that shit still doesn't work, because nah. So when I saw that, I identified with it. I was like, oh man, Molly, nah, this is not what you want right now.
So you're admitting to us that that all of that made you think about that one fat nigga that you fucked.
I've never fucked a fat nigga.
So I don't know where this identification goes. She goes.
I can relate to that mindset.
Okay, because
I've never fucked a fat nigga.
This is just doing it. No, that's me.
Not me, okay?
Hey,
I can relate
fat
to
niggas,
shit
though.
because I'm surrounded by women.
Don't make our homie couple your head that day. It was like,
Not today.
Say.
What we got this
Let me
friend.
say this. I have no problem with fat men. Fat men are beautiful. I don't have a problem with fat men. Okay.
You just
We're just gonna leave it there. That's it. That's all I
I
gotta
think she's
say.
gonna clean up. I just haven't personally fucked her. She just didn't care.
I just never had the opportunity to do so. And
But,
that's just circumstantial. So, there we go. Okay.
Let's get into this fucking episode.
Right now.
Sorry,
So I was absolutely wrong. They tricked the fuck out of us. Remember I was talking about how Issa might be starting some shit, making these niggas expendable, and nah, Issa and them said, "We got y'all. We got y'all."
I was so confused.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, wait. So all of the interviews and the
Bullshit.
the rumors of they're fighting and
Bullshit.
you bitch.
Bullshit. And I was
You
on
lied.
this bullshit. I was on
Right
this whole
after
conspiracy
we
thinking
up here
something
falling
happened.
in love with Nathan and they had Ferris wheel sex and shit. You
Yup.
bitch.
And I'm like,
They ate
yeah.
tacos and shit.
And then when you
Kissing
watch the
on the
little,
mouth.
and when you watch the little thing at the end, they was like, no, Lawrence was always gonna come back. We was trying to figure out how we were gonna write him back in. So it's like, and I was so happy that that world wasn't forever gone. You know what I mean? Because I like to see those actors keep their work, because Lawrence's world helped make this show just as much of a hit as Issa and Molly. So I was sad to see them just get cut out when the show was at its height. Two, it made me think of something I wrote online recently that I never thought too much about, which is, can you tell me of any shows that's like Insecure from the black male perspective that just only deal with black men dating, love lives, and just living?
No.
Dating love.
Like something like Insecure. Because Atlanta don't count. Atlanta's about the rap game and shit. It's not about like love. I'm talking about
black. Damn, I feel like there is one, but it is
movies,
escaping
but
me.
there's no show.
Because
There's no
Lawrence's fixture in this show is that for guys. Whether you like Lawrence or don't like Lawrence as a guy, this is the male perspective on this show. And when I thought about Dang, that's what he brought back. Because they kind of gave it a little bit to us with Daniel for the beginning of this series. But I'm saying when he came back and there was this whole little hype in the little trailer, Lawrence is back. On the little trailer, I'm like, damn, like that's... And made me think like, wait, because we've had girlfriends, we've had living single, you know what I mean? We've had all kind of shit from the white-female perspective, Sex in the City. We've had shit from the white-male perspective, up and down the motherfucking board. But I'm like saying like, I can't think of anything.
There are none.
Especially nothing right now. Because at first I was saying right now, nothing. But then I started thinking history and I'm like, wait, it don't go that deep. You might could find a sitcom or two that's focusing on maybe the one main character. Like Jamie Foxx show was about Jamie Foxx. In the House was about LL. You know what I mean?
Steve Harvey.
Martin was more about him and Gina's relationship more so
I was
than
thinking Martin,
Tommy
too.
and Cole's love lives and getting into the nuances of black love from the male perspective. Black, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. Can't think of nothing. That one played for laughs. That one about one guy. I'm talking about like how Issa got Miley, she got her two friends. You know what I mean? How girlfriends had their squad. How Living Single had their squad.
There's a few little black movies, but no, there's no TV show like that. I would love to see that.
That'd be interesting.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Show
Yeah.
the men's sensitive side.
That'd be interesting. Like this is like
Yeah,
a clique of dudes like if it was like how the Brothers was, but it was a TV show, but for 2018 more elongated. Because that's the only thing that ever comes to mind is the Brothers film, but that was a film. I'm talking about TV.
There are no films like that. I mean, TV shows like that.
No. Okay. There's a show I'm thinking of. I don't know if it counts. There's a show called Noah's Ark that used to come on Logos. That kind of feels like it, but it didn't. You know, it's like it's about this group of like these four like gay guys.
Don't count.
Doesn't count. Okay.
Because I even said that too. We have a few shows from the gay perspective at this point.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
White
like,
gay and black gay.
and that,
But we don't have no straight black male. You got they
Nah,
have a gay nigga
I
in there.
can't think of-
They have a
yeah.
gay nigga in their clique because this is 2018. But I mean specifically like a group of guys, like your average straight niggas dating and dealing with whatever dog. I don't ever see it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
I
can't
kind of
think of
want to
nothing.
see it. I might have to write it.
I think you should
Yeah.
write it.
Now that you mentioned it, I'm kind of like, yeah. You know
You
what?
should write it and do it.
I figured you were gonna say that eventually. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? You know, it's okay if there's two. That's all right.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's none right now, so it's fine.
none.
Yeah.
So,
So,
it's
There you
needed.
go.
Lawrence, if you're listening, you can make one. We can all make one, but they need to be one. Or something. The closest I got, we made this movie called Crush. Check out Gumbo Monster 504. We did a short film called Crush that's kind of like that, but
It is.
have y'all seen the Lil Rel show or Rel?
nah.
Oh.
No. Okay, so that may be a contender. So it's about no.
I don't count that.
You don't count that?
One is sitcom, two is gonna be about Rel. You feel me? And it's gonna be about Rel as his middle-aged father and shit. I'm talking about
fair
young,
enough.
like
All right,
Insecure. Like if Atlanta
No.
was focusing on Paperboy and them Love Light, but it's not. But that, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
somebody always
okay,
say,
fair
so
enough.
someone might say Atlanta, but I'm like, no, Atlanta's not about their love. Like Ern has a situation with his baby mama, but it's not about them in that light. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
not at all.
It's more like that. Atlanta's more like a black entourage, man. If anything,
It is.
but
Okay, fair enough.
but like yeah, son. But what
Uh,
I'm about to say, but get into this show.
right.
Get into this show.
Where to start?
Lawrence shocked the world. I mean, that's why we had to start with the bury the lead.
I didn't know where we were going with his friend. What's the friend's name?
Chad.
With Chad.
I love me some Chad.
When
That's
Chad
I do
my
love
popped
me
up, I
Chad,
was
yeah.
like, wait.
Chad is always
East
fun.
motherfucking son.
I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay.
You seeing this? Always sipping on a motherfucking drink. That motherfucker always got something, sipping on something.
It's like you
Always
can
got some
see
tea.
the petty in his face like jackpot. East is here. I know my nigga Lawrence over there. I can't wait to see this play out. Like you just saw it on his face. He yelled her name so Lawrence could hear it. East motherfucker, son. Sips. Nigga, it was there. It was hooked up.
So
I wouldn't
funny.
be surprised if they show us that he actually followed her there and placed them all there in that moment just so he could do that.
Nah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it
I would
happened.
be because Chad
But-
don't give that much of a fuck.
Fair
Chad-
enough.
Chad is-
you know what? Okay, I'll give you that
Chad
much.
is reactionary petty.
Yeah,
he
you're
don't
right.
seem like he's too
He's
self-indulged.
not he wouldn't plot. Like
Nah,
that.
he ain't
You're
gonna
right.
plot.
Okay, fair
he ain't
enough.
gonna plot.
No, you're
He's too
right.
self-indulged, dog. But like, dude, that shit the internet. I can't wait to see where
The
he
look
go.
on Issa's face though when he popped up, I think me and her had the same face because I was just like, what the fuck? Like I didn't see that coming at all.
Man, they say when you taking, all your exes come up and all these options pop up.
No, it is
Everybody will
no.
come at your
Let me
neck.
tell you, it's very true, especially when
Yeah.
you get into a new relationship. Every ex, every person that you tried to talk to that wasn't available, that boy in the 3rd grade that told you that you was ugly and you had pimples, everybody comes out the woodwork at one time, and it's the fucking most disgusting and annoying thing ever. Fuck all of you. Okay? All of you.
Oh my god, that was so specific.
It got real, Zach.
But yeah, that look on her face,
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, I can't wait to see where this goes. But
Me
shit,
too.
like
Yeah.
they really hid this. Like I was to the point where I was like, damn, I wonder what happened. I wonder if anybody has the industry insight to see were they really beefing? Were Issa and Jay like did something happen? Motherfuckers.
Got us all.
They tricked us.
And we should have known something was up because things was going too damn perfect with Nathan. They was clicking.
Yeah, they really were.
Past
Yeah.
didn't clicking. They was close.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm conflicted now.
Oh, ain't no conflict. She with
What?
Nathan, man.
Yeah,
See
no,
her and
that's a
Nathan.
new dude.
This is not gonna end well.
I'm very I felt like I was always watching the show to see the 3 arcs of Miley, Lawrence, and Issa. I don't need Issa and Lawrence together. I'm cool with just having Lawrence's life back infused into the story and whatever. I'm watching what go down with him because they always gonna be connected for the mere fact that he tight with Derek. Derek married to Tiffany. They ain't gonna be able to dodge each other, dog.
True, that's true. And then it does give us the male perspective too if we get that separation.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying from the jump up. That's what made me think of there's no shows like that because I thought about, oh, that's what Lawrence provided in this show. You know, and I know the niggas have egg on their face that was boycotting. Remember that Lawrence Hive story that there was boycotting a full-blown issue, dog. Like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, remember it, because, dude, we were talking about it, I want to say it was last week, right?
Yeah.
We were having that conversation. I'm like, look, they're setting us up
You called
for
it.
old boy to come
You
through.
said it. And
sure
yep,
enough,
you called
I was
it.
like,
you called
yes,
it. You called
he's
it.
back.
Because I said eventually, because, you know, since it's TV, you know what I mean? You always have those open doors. So I never felt like he was never going to come back.
Right,
But
yeah,
I kept saying,
right, yeah.
nah, I can see it happening, but just not soon. Bitch, next episode. You got that was on next motherfucking
They
episode.
kept that shit under wraps.
Perfectly.
Yeah, and it was, that's the thing that,
That's
that threw me
amazing that
off,
they didn't
because,
leak. They kept that under wraps.
yeah,
Like, that's
they
crazy.
rode that wave.
Usually something you would get like some kind of like little hint, spoiler leak, something.
Yeah, and it's
They did
just
nothing.
nothing. That's pretty dope.
Let's talk
But-
Issa and Nathan, man.
Issa and Nathan. Once again, yeah, my man is still charming, still much better than he was at the beginning of The Flash. But you know what? That's when his fault.
You gonna keep hating on that.
No, he was awful, dude. I was just
No.
mad. I was just mad. How did he do this? Like, what are you doing? And then it kind of flipped, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this works. I see why you got cast. But that first part was a little rough for me. And then ever since then, he's just like, he's always worked for me.
I feel like
But
he just keeps, the actor keeps popping up.
He really is. Yeah, he's everywhere now, it seems. But, yeah, I like him a lot in this. Still think he works. I think they have great chemistry together.
They have amazing chemistry. Their chemistry are like their first few dates. That's what, like, I'm not gonna say every girl, but that's like when I saw them, I was just like, oh my god, oh, this is amazing. Like their chemistry, like I felt like I was there, like I was the creepy, you know,
Fly on the wall.
wannabe third wheel, just hiding in the bushes watching them. But yeah,
I'm so mad that you didn't like. I thought you could be like. I felt like I was Issa. No, she said I felt like I was someone watching them and
I'm
stalking.
weird.
them.
Okay, rephrasing. I
Those
put
people are
myself in
interesting.
Issa's body, so y'all don't think I'm freaking weird.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was a nigga
Yeah.
lurking. Just enjoying their love from afar,
Yeah.
from the bush.
They look like
I
they
was being
really
literal, goddammit. But no, but really, especially seeing poor Issa, like I love seeing her whole glow up process of going from quitting her job, which was very necessary. I love it, and then leaving old boy's house, and I love how she identified that even though Daniel, you know, sweet ass, sexy ass, opened his house for her beautiful dark skinned man. Like she didn't give into that. Like she identified, like, nah, this is not giving me what I want. Like I gotta, you know, she took a lot of risk, and I feel like it paid off. So for her to get Nathan, it's just like, this is beautiful in their chemistry and the skinny dipping and the tacos. I was like, oh.
And the fucking on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I want
That
to
was
fuck
dope.
on the Ferris wheel now. Like,
Yep.
I was like, oh, you can do that on the
You
Ferris.
can
If
do
you- if
that.
it gets
If
stuck-
you're up
If it gets
high,
stuck,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
Because I ain't about to do it while it's going, because, you know, we're going to get arrested when we get off.
Yeah.
Somebody going to rat. But if we get
That's not
stuck
gonna
at the top and, you know...
Would you expect us to do that?
Okay.
We had a schedule. We had to keep it.
She said, I got to get a new battery. I'm not high.
I'm not high.
So,
That was so funny.
the little things. Was that this episode where she saw a homie with the Brink from Brenshaw with the ABBs when she was doing the Uber? He was up in there.
I think so. Yeah.
Was that this episode?
Was it the one
When they
before?
looked at you like shit.
I thought that was like the preview for the next episode, wasn't
Not
it?
the preview for
It
the
wasn't
next
for the
episode.
preview for the next
It was at
episode?
the top of one of these episodes, either
Oh,
four
I
or
think it was
five.
5.
You
Maybe-
feel me? And
okay.
she was doing Uber, or she was doing Lyft, and he got in the car, and I was like, because me and you were
I do
just-
remember that
'cause
moment.
Me and you were just talking about him.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he popped up right after we just was talking about where my nigga
yeah.
at.
Cause cause you was, that's what you was like. You never watched the awkward black girl,
right?
Yeah.
So I was looking for
he was
him.
my favorite character.
Well, you gonna talk favorite characters, we ain't gonna talk Chad, nigga. Kelly, the MVP, son.
Kelly,
Kelly, son.
Kelly.
She the crazy one.
the funny one, right?
She
Oh,
pregnant.
God.
Issa, she ain't gonna wake up. But she pregnant. She pregnant.
I was so confused. I was like, is she about to cry?
What's
She-
wrong?
Yeah, I said-
What's wrong with you, Kelly? Oh, I ate edible because I
timed it right.
I timed it right.
I thought we were going straight to the.
straight to
Blame
Coachella.
Molly.
Yeah, me blame Miley.
Who is laughing?
Stop laughing. Who laughing? Oh,
Like, bitch, that's you.
bitch, that shit. Bitch, that
Bruh.
shit. She is hilarious.
She's
She's so
fucking
funny.
amazing.
I'm rolling the
Judge.
whole time. I was like, okay,
Every episode
you gotta
she's
give her own
in.
show now.
She gets funnier
You got
every
it.
episode.
That's what she's in. I remember
gotta
Love
give her
her
own show
character.
now.
I was joked out with she was in the previous episode when they gonna talk about Daniel, and she was like, "Oh, you couldn't see straight because she ain't nothing your eye this time." It's like she'd be slipping her little
And I
eyes
love her
in.
little, she always throwing shade at Issa about money. Like, you know who ain't got money? You.
You know who got no sense? She said, "You know who got no dollars or no sense." She let it linger there long enough for you to get the joke and still tell a joke.
Fucked up.
You. That was beautiful. She
Yeah.
everything she executes is nice,
She
dog.
steals the show. I
yeah.
love
She
her.
steals every scene she's in.
She does.
She was
She's
my
so
favorite,
good.
yeah.
Oh my
Son,
God.
we gonna see Beyonce. Niggas tase her ass.
Yeah, for your
Lord.
bust. You know what? Fuck that.
Wait, I love when they flip over and she's like, remember when you wait,
I pissed myself. I pissed myself.
I pissed myself.
Remember me better.
Remember me better.
Son, dog, like, thank you, Kelly. Thank you for every scene that you're in,
Funny.
son. Thank
She is
you.
amazing.
No, you know what she won me over? Was in that, it was a season finale. I want to say last season, where she was in the marathon. And she said,
Oh.
oh my opinion. It was like the red wedding.
Oh yeah, she did say
That was
that.
last season. That was last season.
I was like, okay, yeah, you're it for me, man. I'm campaigning for you. You're awesome.
She
You're
won me
amazing.
over last season as well, and I want to say it was in the episode when for Derek's birthday when they all get together and she got the little dude and she had so many liners in that one, dog. When they all come, when Lawrence bring old girl Jasmine,
Oh, yeah.
check on that girl
Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Hashtag Jasmine.
brother Perna, Jasmine fucked up. So we just watched this shit recently, dog. This nigga Lawrence trying to talk to Chad about a Perna. That's because she Indian girl, Arab. She Arab. Is it the Arab girl name? He was like, so Lawrence talking about it, and Chad like, yeah, Jasmine, right? And he said it so sincerely. Then you think about like. He just called that girl. First off, Jasmine and a partner. Those names are nowhere
You
near
already
each
know
other.
why he called her
Two,
Jasmine.
that's what make it even funnier,
Asshole.
though. He just straight called her
He's
Jasmine
a
from
piece
a
of
Latin
shit.
just
But
to
he
call
was
it.
so sincere.
So sincere. That's what made it
So
so
fucking
funny.
sincere with it.
Those two became my favorite characters last season, son. But I
Okay,
think it
fair
was
enough.
those two, like everybody like Team Issa, Team Lawrence. I'm like, I'm Team Chad, I'm Team Kelly. That's what I'm always saying,
Yeah.
son. But like, yeah, dude, she's amazing. Who else? What else happened in this episode? We jumping all the fuck around. What else stood out for you guys?
Think back here.
For people that
I
know,
dug.
they always going to Coachella because they want to see
He
Beyonce or
wanted
whatnot.
to see Beyonce, SZA, a bunch of people.
Miley, I'm trying to get to the top as she, decided to do her
Oh.
work there.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna end badly for her.
It kind of did.
Did it?
Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. It did end badly.
Because they didn't have no fucking signal.
They didn't have any signal. Oh right, that's right. They did end badly.
I already knew that
that
before
was
them going to Coachella, I was like, this is not gonna end well.
Yeah.
I was like, there's gonna be some kind of hangover-ish, fucked up shit that's gonna happen.
That's what this show was. That was they had their own hangover episode. I didn't think
I
about
was so ready
Right.
for that scene
They had a
where they're
hangover.
all fucked up. I knew it was coming, and I was like, yes, we got it. But yeah,
Wow.
I thought it was hilariously sad. The point where they were all just so high.
Mm-hmm.
and
I love,
so
but they made me want to
so
do
fucked
drugs for the
They
majority
did.
of that
Yes,
episode.
they did.
Like at the end, they made it feel bad, but dog, when they was doing all those
to come
drugs and
down
having
terrible.
fun, you hear me? That I love that slow motion shot when Issa is kicking up. It's like Issa and Nathan are sitting on the edge of the pool, and like it's kicking in, and she dog, Issa's acting. I'm gonna keep saying, dog, people are sleeping on how great of an actor that woman
She is great.
But like, yeah, man. So and like, you know, he started touching her a little bit, and she started to feel it. Then they start kissing, and then there's this slow motion shot of them kissing on the side of the pool, and I thought that was an amazing shot. And the slow motion worked because they on drugs and shit, and like they just made like it just, dude, they made me want to go get some fucking Molly. Right there, I was like, I want to do Molly right now, y'all.
Hell yes.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What else? What else happened in the thing? They had a fucking fight in the Coachella.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they fought the whites.
That whole oh my god.
The whites.
So crazy. How come the whites get to stay?
I know.
Kelly pushes. What does Kelly say before she pushes the
She
girl
said,
down?
So I came out here with my friends to listen to the white people music, and then she just starts beating the bitch. But she's saying all talking.
She
all
pulled her
kinds
off a nigga's shoulders.
She's
Bruh.
yeah, she's like late. She's got like line after line that she's like beating the girl while she's on the
Yeah,
ground.
she was fucking
I
up
can't
that
remember
girl.
everything she says, but it's like she says a ton of stuff. Something about like, oh man, it had to be something about the government or something like that. I can't remember
Oh
what
yeah,
she said.
you must have voted for Jill Stein.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
stupid
that's
bitch.
right. You're so
Yeah, she said you
stupid.
stupid bitch.
You're so stupid.
You're so stupid. Now, one thing that was genius that happened in this episode that played out when you really look at it back is the Tiffany story arc of when you look at it from the beginning when we see her in the car, she's trying to, you can see that she really wants to go on this trip. She even telling Issa, Molly can't make it, let Molly do what she's doing, but like I want to go on this trip. She get there, she all pumped. When they get to the different spots, she trying to keep everybody together, trying to be lively and shit. They're ignoring her. They're not. They like we saw in the previous episode that they do have a freaking group chat without her. She mentions it and she just take a lick, but she already started to feel the curve. You know what I mean? Even when they're outside, they made the show to right in that no one's listening to her. She's like, we're not gonna get service. Everybody's like, oh, we're not getting service. They heard Issa, but not her. She's like, the water over there. Then Molly go, where's the water? She's like, I just said it. It's like they're showing these subtle ways of showing us how they be really like been starting to leave Tiffany out, or how she could feel kind of othered. And so when it all wrapped up in that wonderful scene with her and Issa in the car, because even out of everybody, when she woke up from the drugs and shit, something was different about her. And you could see it then when she's like, I need some water. I'm going to the thing, there's no more water. Everybody was laughing and shit, you know what I mean? Kelly don't remember she has got tased. She wondered, why I smell like piss? I dream I got tased, girl. Like, you know what I mean? They laughing. And the three of them had a like girlfriend's moment laughing about it. But Tiffany's off in the back, you feel me? Like the way that they set up her old story arc. And I didn't notice it at the time. When I watched it again, I was like, oh, you bitches, y'all was throwing those little seeds of how she could feel like, I'm getting disconnected from my friends, because that is a part of growing up. How people get married, people have kids, relationships that you thought wouldn't start growing apart. That's like that bitter part of growing up. And like they attacked it real hard with a character that I always liked Tiffany's character, you feel me? But a lot of people was like she's one dimensional, but they gave her all three in a fourth dimension in that one motherfucking scene. It was acted perfectly, and she really hit home with like, man, like I tried. And in that moment, you really see y'all are all friends, like. And I'm glad they gave them, because we don't get to see Tiffany we usually see Tiffany with the squad.
Right.
We don't really get to see her with just her and Molly chilling, or just her and Issa chilling. So it's great to see those who have that moment, and to see that, damn, like, y'all are people that care about each other, but they even left the ending ambiguous. It was like, where's it going to go?
Right.
So, like, I really dug Tiffany's arc and Tiffany's, like, that last scene. Like, I was very impressed all day.
Totally agree. I like Tiffany's character a lot.
Yeah, you actually opened that up for me. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I dig Tiffany. I dug her meltdown in the closet.
Yes. Yo, God, that was so funny.
I dug
Fantastic.
that. Yeah.
Where are your weed, baby? Why is it so organized and well organized?
I love this closet. It's so well organized.
Beyonce's a better mother than me.
Bruh.
Dude,
Oh,
Issa
man.
and what's her name? Princess Penny something, because there's two main writers, like there's a few main writers. Issa, but it's a chick with 2 P's in her name. And I've started watching, like she writes some of the episodes too.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, y'all killing it.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
most
women
definitely.
are killing this show literally in every way possible.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they already got greenlit for season 4, so it's coming. It's happening all day.
Yeah,
Whoop,
it,
whoop.
I feel like I feel like they're checking in
Did
with
you do
like
that on
Issa.
purpose?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought it was accident, but keep going. Whoop, whoop.
I feel like oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, just caught it. I think they're probably checking in to see like if Issa wants, because I feel like at this point, as long as Issa's on board to do more seasons, because we're all gonna tune in, and it's always I feel like the quality's gonna be there.
Hun Glover got a freaking blank check.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Both
You know
of
what
them.
I'm saying? So as long as you want to go, we go. But it's like I feel like it's almost guaranteed until she says, you know what? I think it's time
I'm tired.
to do something else. Yeah,
Mhm.
or I'm ready to do the next thing. Now I'm gonna do movies.
Right,
I
it's
got this
gonna
Lupita Nyong'o and Rihanna movie. Whatever happened to that shit? When she
We'll
supposed to be
see.
writing that?
I don't know if she was writing, but she was
Okay.
involved.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We'll see. I feel
Yeah.
like we watching.
And
them.
she's in this movie.
she's in the movie already.
What's the
Little.
name of it?
Little.
Little.
I auditioned for it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Little. Mhm.
Okay. She's
It's kind of. I'm trying to remember the premise of it, but I remember the way I took it was that it was similar to Big, but some kind of way flipped.
Oh.
Because in Big, what happens? He's a little
And he
boy,
turns into a grown up.
but it's the opposite.
So she's gonna be a grown up and just be a little girl and
Yes.
a grown. Oh, that might be funny, but
It's
oh,
called
that's
Little.
like
oh my god.
Remember they did something like that with like Jennifer Gardner?
Yeah.
13 going on
13
That's
going
one of
on
my
30.
pleasures. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love. I
Yeah,
actually
but
love
that-
that movie too.
yeah,
Mark
yeah, right.
Ruffalo's awesome, dude. Mark
Mark
Ruffalo's.
Ruffalo is
I
awesome.
love
But my
he's
nigga,
really good in that, man.
so you're gonna really seriously sit here
Oh shoot!
and
I should've said that out loud.
sideswipe the classic that is Big with Tom Hanks. Talk about motherfucking Jennifer Garner who
You don't
did
like Black
Big.
Panther, so we can't trust him.
Or Black
wow.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Because I like 13 going on 30. Don't get it twisted. I watched it. I liked it. It was cute. But
Yeah,
while I'm
it's
watching
not
it,
bad.
I'm like, but Big is the one. Big
Big.
started
This is big.
So
Oh
much
yeah, no,
better.
it's definitely
Tom
just sort
Hanks
of a.
and his.
That's
It's
one
a
of my favorite movies. Watch
Just
it on
like-
repeat. Marty, don't you slander it. I will kill you.
Oh,
What,
God.
Big?
Yeah.
Oh no, never. Oh no, I love Big. No, I love Big. No.
Y'all saw
No,
that
come on.
Taraji about to do a what?
Women
Want?
want. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
From the reboot remake of that Mel Gibson joint, What Women Want, where she's gonna. That can be either really tight or really crazy.
I'm interested.
I'm curious,
actually
though.
interested. Yeah, I'm very curious about
because
it.
it's like, my nigga, it's one thing for you as a man to be here woman's thoughts, but are y'all really gonna go there with her hearing niggas' thoughts? Because niggas
I'm
is
like,
crazy.
Yeah, you
Niggas
really
is
don't
crazy.
wanna. Yeah,
And the thing is, if you don't do it, like, there's a way you got to do it where it's real, but not off-putting to the point where
Yeah.
it's not funny anymore.
like, I don't like this.
But it can't be so lightweight that you be watching it like, no, nigga be thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I don't know how they gonna, where they gonna, what they gonna.
It's. I
It's
don't
gonna be
know.
interesting.
Any more to say on this last Insecure episode before I move on?
No, I think,
Great episode.
Yeah,
it's getting
great.
better and better, man.
It is getting
I don't know
better.
where it's about to go.
I don't
Yeah.
think anybody does.
That's a good thing.
I have no idea
a great
what
thing.
the hell's about to happen.
So now they live in the J.J. Abrams world of they may tell you one thing, but it's like you can never. Really
Oh, and I ain't
trust their
believing
word
shit.
anymore.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can't
not
trust their
believing a
word
damn
anymore.
thing.
Yeah.
Bruh, I feel like we say it and it happens. Dog, I've been campaigning for a goddamn Candyman reboot
Oh shit, is it happening?
for over a year or two now. Jordan Peele is in talks.
What to
Jordan-
direct?
To direct and I guess
I
write
need for
a
this to happen.
Candyman reboot. Nigga.
I need for this to happen.
No good.
I think you need to start charging people to listen to this, man.
Son, I just be
somebody's
saying
stealing your
shit.
fucking ideas, man.
Dog, I be just saying shit,
Somebody's
bruh, and
taking
niggas
your
don't
shit.
be hearing me,
Don't
bruh.
be happening.
Somebody hearing you, nigga.
And I'm like,
Somebody
goddamn,
hearing you.
dog, when I saw that, because I was
I
like,
don't know.
bruh. I've been saying, because I stand by that fact of how we have all these reboots of I just said it on the podcast or two ago, with all these reboots of all these white
Yeah,
motherfuckers
you
killing
said it
niggas.
multiple times.
Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh, I'm trying to see.
Uh,
Bruh, look.
That's
look.
interesting, though. Okay. All
I
right.
still say it should be in New Orleans, man.
It should be in New Orleans. What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
yeah, and I think that's probably a possibility too, a strong possibility.
It is a definite possibility because it might be going through Blumhouse, and as a, they do a lot of things in like here or North Carolina. They don't always do Hollywood shit.
Right.
Here go my premise that I wrote. When did I write this on Facebook? In fucking July, how I would do a Candyman movie.
Okay.
I said, after the legend of Candyman has become folklore with movies, games, and books about the ghost of vengeance, a specter of slavery's past, a new viral sensation is to say Candyman 5 times in the mirror, and everyone on the internet and on the social media is doing it. After people start dying, the craze gets even more popular and the bodies begin piling up. Is Candyman real after all? Who's behind the hysteria? Can a myth be killed? Nigga. Now I just said my premise.
Send that to Jordan Peele.
If Jordan Peele do that shit,
you just gave him the goddamn movie.
I'm saying, son, I feel like because come on, son, imagine with all these viral things and these games, do this, do that. Say Candyman 5 times because everybody is in on the Candyman shit would be a thing.
Don't you lose.
And if niggas start dying, more niggas would do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that I feel like in our world that I could craft a fire script out of that, but Jordan Peele beating me to it already and talks and shit. But I'm still excited to see it. I hope I get an audition.
I want you to be Candyman though.
I'm too young.
Yeah.
Too young. I would love to do it, but I'm too young. Candyman got it. He got to have that old, that you know what I mean, that 40-year-old swag about him. That's like, damn, nigga, you might be my daddy. You might be Mr. from Color Purple. Feel like you'll fuck me up, creepy older man, because he can't be old. But you can't be young. I'm
so
too young.
If Blumhouse does it, it'll probably be somewhat on the cheap. What do you think they'll go with an unknown, or you think they'll spring for somebody?
Dog, I can see it happening anyway, dog. Because on one end, Tony Todd's still alive.
Yeah.
If they wanted to go with the original nigga,
He
he just bald. He look the same, just bald.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a minute. He did look the same last time.
He just bald. I mean, he looks older, yes, but I'm saying like he ain't like a decrepit looking motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he still looks good.
Now, if you want to, like, I can't see him going for the next 10 years. He gonna start looking. He's gonna really start looking older.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, because niggas ain't making movies to make one movie no more. You know what I'm saying? They going to want. They always looking at trilogies and such. So if you're gonna go with Candyman, you could go with the original. You could go with the unknown, or you can go like kind of how Tales from the Hood 2 doing plug with somebody that's already revered, taking someone who's already revered's place. You hear me? Keith David has enough, I don't want to say sachet, but has enough gravitas and such to take Clarence Thomas's place. Yeah. And you're not tripping because it's like, but we got fucking Keith David. You know what I'm saying? So if you replace Tony Todd, the unknown gotta be amazing, or you can find some there's so many black actors in their prime right now that could kill it. Imagine Mahershala Ali as Candyman. Imagine this. Nigga.
That's the movie right there.
Nigga, I'm giving you a jewels. Jewels, I tell you, jewels.
You can have them for free.
Mahershala.
Come on, son. I think I want that now.
He would be such a good kid. He'd be so scary.
Oh, God, he got that voice,
he would
too.
haunt me.
And he tall.
And his face.
Oh, man. Mahershala for Candyman, man. Let's get that going, man. Mahershala for Candyman, please. And take my viral sensation. You can have my viral sensation idea, Mr. Peele. Just, give me an audition, son. Let me in there, man. Cast a bat, bitch. Cast a bat.
Producer credit some shit.
Something, man. So, yeah, man. Power. Spoilers. We reached the end of our season for Power. First impressions on the season finale.
I gotta remember. I know how it ended. We all know how it ended.
Yeah. I remember that.
Bang, bang, you shut me down.
Oh, so this was the episode where basically Angela gets, the ultimatum of you have 24 hours to decide what you're gonna do. Either you go to jail and die, or you turn everybody in. Yeah. So she surprised me because when I started, I was like, oh, that bitch is gonna flip and crack and throw everybody in jail. But then some fuck shit is gonna happen and she's gonna wind up going to jail. And I was like, Tommy gonna die.
Oh, that's what you thought it was gonna bite it?
May have. I thought it was possible, but then I really thought Dre was gonna die. And this was just all just initial thoughts without really thinking about the different clues and breadcrumbs that we've had.
Because I stand by Tommy ain't dying until the season
He can't
finale,
die.
the series finale.
Yeah, he can't die anymore.
Tommy gonna die, but series finale. What you saying, Mom?
And this was the episode. No, Tommy killed his dad on the episode before.
Before this, yep.
Yeah, so we get like a really fucked up Tommy. Like, I believe the episode starts with him like going on his coke binge.
Yep,
And he's
because
in, like, this-
he's mourning, man.
Yeah, this coke fuel rage because he just fucking killed his daddy. And yeah, but anyway, I really like this episode. It just did not go how I thought at all. It threw me off, but it was good.
Yep.
I dug it a lot. I was I was happy with it. I didn't really know what to expect exactly.
Me either.
You know, I kind of went into it just with blind expectations of just something I was gonna enjoy, I guess, really, or hoped. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I dug every bit of it. I'm trying to think, cause yeah, it was a lot really that happened this last episode, man. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll get into it piece by piece and everything. I guess this is just one of the things that's on my mind right now, and I'll just mention it just because it's there. It was interesting this episode to see Lorenz Tate's character, the Tate, sort of be the smallest person in the room every single time he's on screen for a change. You know what I mean? Because this is a cat that, you know, really came in and strong-armed him. I thought he was going to be this big baddie for him. And then in this final episode, we kind of see him just not really be in control of anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was just it was a really cool switch of power. And it was just like, wow.
Switch of what?
Switch of...
See what you did there, sir.
Touche. You funny man. Funny man.
This episode, but in seeing that only shows me more about it. Just made more clear how there's still more threads to go.
There's so
Like
many.
we were talking about. I don't know how they're gonna make it to 7 seasons if they're really going that far. But I really feel
is
like
that official?
No, it's not. They just say that's what they want to do. But I feel like next season is it.
That's what it feels like they're building up to, right?
So
Like,
next
where do you?
season.
How do you go with
Tommy versus Ghost next season, bro? I don't know where you go because I feel like Lorenz Tate, like that's gonna come back to bite Ghost in the ass, convincing this man to bid for governor early and saying trust me. That's gonna come back for him.
Yeah.
You dig? Like what I want to speak on. There's something in particular I want to Tyreek. That's not what I want to speak on, but Tyreek. They had no Tyreek this episode.
Yep.
That's a thread that's still hanging that we need to, that still needs to come
fix.
to a conclusion. You feel me?
Yeah.
What else? Damn.
Terry Silver's getting killed.
Wait, pause. Before I rejoice about the Dro of power, how much I hate Terry Silver.
We all hate him.
Yeah, nobody likes him. He has no
hate
fans here.
Terry Silver.
Poor
But
man.
damn. I want to bring up. This is what I want to start off with before I got into the fuckery of that guy. This episode, and Courtney Kemp in particular, really made me realize how thorough Angela has really been in general for all these motherfuckers.
She really has been there for him, and that's
For everybody.
For all of them.
For the whole squad.
Yes.
She's held Tommy down, Tasha down. She's held, because I kept thinking that, remember last episode, I said, man, she gonna find a way to put this on Tommy. That's what my whole thought was. And her whole deal was, how we gonna all get out this motherfucker? I was like, y'all really positioned her to be like the true, like, glue of the situation. And Tasha and Tommy are oblivious because I thought the motherfucker was a goner when they cornered her about some bullshit that she didn't even do. And I was just like, wow, Angela, much like how I'm not against Tyreek anymore. There was a point in time, because a lot of people hate Angela. I've never hated Angela, but there be times I've been like, whatever, Angela. But no, this episode, before she even got hers, I was like, you know what, Angela, bruh? You okay. I see you. I see you riding. Even when she was telling her sister, look, whoop-de-whoop-de-why, nigga. I'm trying to make some other shit happen. Because she technically got them out of everything. The thing that's hanging over their heads right now has nothing to even do with Angela with the first episode, season 1 shit with old girl who's still, on Ghost's ass for killing her old man. You feel me?
Right.
That's the only thing they got to worry about now. But everything else, Angela really got him off with that Dre shit. So I was like, dog, Angela is really the shit. And then she got Pat.
Yeah. But because I feel like when crazy things happen like this on shows, I always do my research and I like to see speculations and the theories and what people are saying. There are quite a few things going around that people are trying to explain what's going to happen next season or what really happened. And spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
I don't know if you saw. I know you saw. I don't know if you saw Marty. Marty saw it, but Marty didn't see it. Marty.
Wait, pause. No, I know what you're about to say. Before we get into that definite spoiler. All right, so hold that spoiler. Hold that. Before we get into that, so in this episode, everybody, okay. I'm trying to say, I enjoy because that's ending relationship. I enjoy seeing all four of them in the same room.
Yep. And
how Angela brought him back to the high school, and even there, Tom, because you never see those four together.
No.
Yeah.
And even Tommy was like, "Man, let's kill this bitch," and I'm like, "Dog."
Straight up.
I love that.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I feel like the ending was so poetic with Tommy accidentally shooting Angela, trying to shoot Ghost. Because the irony is Tommy been wanting to shoot Angela, and he wasn't even trying this time. He was trying to get Ghost, and all this falls on you, Ghost, because of all of your lies catching up with you. On top of the fact that Tommy now has killed 2 pieces of his heart for you, Ghost. Wow. He killed Holly over Ghost, and he killed his paw over Ghost.
Yep.
So for him to take a piece of your heart this time, it was just poetic, dog.
Yeah.
Courtney Kemp was speaking about how the whole season Ghost was supposed to be the one with the gun. And I'm like, I wouldn't have liked that, personally. I love it being Tommy, given the fact how everything built up.
I wouldn't have been happy with that either, but when she said it, I was like, yeah, you know what? That's exactly the way I thought it was going to go down, too. And now that I see sort of what you gave me, I don't think I would have enjoyed that either. Mm-mm. But, yeah, it worked out perfectly. It's like, I can't remember who she said came up with that
One of the
idea.
writers.
Yeah, one of the other writers, right? Yeah. But, yeah, that... yeah, definitely poetic. One of those things that I didn't see coming in that regard, but, yeah, it really paid off.
Yeah.
So shocking. Oh my goodness. But it's definitely poetic because, I mean, like you said, Tommy has been breaking down for all of these seasons. Tommy cannot be happy. Tommy can't have shit. And Tommy is such an emotionally driven person. Like, I really feel for him. So it also shocked me when I thought about it. I didn't realize at first that he was trying to shoot Ghost.
Yeah.
And that's really interesting, like you said, because... I mean,
he was there for
why
Ghost.
Why not kill Angela? It would make sense. And there was even a part of me, that at one point when he was like, they was like, we need to kill this bitch. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should kill this bitch. This shit is crazy.
I was never on kill Angela, bro.
It crossed my mind. I'm like, wait, maybe.
I'm like, you could.
Maybe it's not so bad.
You could. That would solve a couple problems, but you know that's not gonna.
More issues.
But see, by having her alive, she got y'all out of the real shit.
Yeah, she's so much more useful.
You know what I mean? She's just really useful alive, man. And like Tommy's face when he shot Angela was like, well, I'll take it.
Right.
You feel me? Because like just watching that build up was almost cringe. It was like, oh my God, none of this is looking right. And yes, Ghost, like, it's almost like, Ghost, you be lying, but you won't be lying how they think you be lying. You feel me? Like, you sincerely did want to tell Tommy about this, but you sincerely thought he wasn't going to hear you because of how he had been acting. So, from our perspective, even though anybody's audience member wanted Ghost to tell Tommy. We understood his position. Tommy not. You know what I'm saying? Because Tommy ain't going to see it like that. Like how Tommy was. He could have told me. And Tommy's the worst problem when there's somebody that don't like Ghost feeding him negative shit about Ghost. Because now it's Keisha with her ass. And she almost got her head popped. That was an intense scene too when he almost popped her ass.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Let's not forget about that.
I thought Keisha was going to snitch.
Me too. I've been proposing.
I knew it. I was like, and then even after her running with Tasha, I knew I was like.
Pause. Fucking Tasha. Fuck that
Tasha did fuck it up.
Fuck
she did fuck it up.
Tasha don't have that many slip-ups. Usually I'm like, Tasha usually make really sound decisions. But she fucked that up. Niggas, like Angela said, go make sure she together, but not to go make the girl feel like she ain't shit. Yeah. And you had it in the palm of your hand, and you fucked it up.
That's the funny part. Not funny, I guess, but that ironic. I don't know. It's something. But that whole moment, that whole little play out where she's just like, you know, oh, I'm so sorry. And it's like, oh, Lala, don't fall for it, Lala.
She played. After that encounter, I was like, she gonna snitch.
She played the Raina card, and I'm like, once you play the Raina card, you ain't gotta play nothing else. Chill. But you gonna do that for me though?
Ruined it, man.
Stupid ass.
You're normally better at this.
You're normally better at this. What you saying about
Tasha said,
about Keisha and Tommy, man?
That scene freaked me out.
Which one? The first one or the?
When he had the gun.
But then what was so fucked up and sick about it is that he's up there talking about, and your son, and we gonna be a family. That right there made me say, okay, Tommy, you lost some points. Like, I know you was crazy, but goddamn.
Y'all better understand that Ghost is a sociopath and Tommy's a psychopath.
Tommy
and
is
at any given time,
psycho.
them niggas got issues. And just like you was just talking about how much you felt for Tommy, in the same episode, in the next scene, he can instill that fear, nigga. Big ups to Joseph Corey, who be killing this fucking role. And I was just like, dog, I thought he was gonna do it. That's both. He got me twice in this episode.
I knew he was ready to, but I was like, he's gonna put that shit.
He got me, son. I thought she was going to say the wrong thing. He was gonna pap her, and we were gonna have a fucking red wedding episode with Tommy killing every motherfucking body.
Oh wow!
I thought she was done, but then because remember, I'm of the belief that Keisha gonna break. She ain't built for it. So when she said, "I got you, Tommy," I'm like, "Oh, she dickmatized it. Okay, she down for the dick." You know what I mean? Her friend, she gonna give her friend shit. Because she even made it seem like Tasha wasn't her friend. For some purses, it's like, all right, man, okay, you going crazy. But
I think she, and also, no.
But Keisha had a point. Tasha been fucking up with her. You didn't check up on her after she lied for you, Tasha. You been fucking up.
Yeah,
Tasha's been like a really shitty friend lately. You know what I mean?
This season, she been fucking up.
Yeah.
Everybody's been fucking up this season, son. But it's like, Lord, dog, Tasha, like, come on. Like, you gotta at least know somebody do something that major for you.
Yeah.
You got to at least check up on him. So I was just like, oh my goodness, dog.
That was just handled all wrong. But yeah.
Now we can speak on Terry Silver.
Fuck him, he's dead.
Oh, see, when I first saw it though, I thought that maybe he had just choked him out or whatever. But then when you listen, at the end, Courtney Kemp says that she killed him. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone.
I was happy about that, though.
Like,
he deserved it. He had it coming. He was a little sniveling piece of shit.
I hated him.
Little sniveling fucking...
Just keep going.
Cock rat.
Keep going.
Oh, wow.
He a cock rat. You don't have to keep going. Cock rat.
What?
I call it a cock rat.
I made that up.
Well, just in case.
It's in the dictionary now. It's happening.
I hated Terry Silver. And the thing is, but like you just said, I didn't take that scene as him killing Terry. It felt like a choke out. So I didn't even get my true satisfaction.
Really? I took it as death.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed.
I was like, just because I know ghosts, I'm like, yeah, he killed him.
I thought he choked him out and put that nigga somewhere. I thought the talk was gonna be he got that nigga somewhere because he can't trust that nigga. I ain't know he killed him because if I would have really taken in that was Terry Silver getting murdered by a ghost, I would have cheered. I had to cheer when Courtney Kemp validated it for me. I couldn't cheer when he did it. So when I watched it back, it wasn't the same kind of cheer, son.
Yeah.
But there was a fire element she added up, nigga. You just lied to her. Like, the story's telling us, the story was once again telling us that they can't work out. Because Angela out her mouth, before we even get to her being shot, Angela out her mouth said, man, we can't trust each other with everything. We can't work. And you bring her back with a lie. Ghost. That's why your mother.
Definitely a sociopath.
That's why your woman shot, bleeding in your arms right now, nigga. Cause you can't keep it 100 when you need to.
Yeah.
On to your spoiler.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember.
Courtney Kemp.
So
wow.
Courtney kind of blew me a little bit.
Oh, whatever.
Because she confirmed. I think the date. No, not the date. She confirmed
The
recently
next day, dog. Like maybe two days later. 2 days later.
I was about to call her Vivica. Jesus Christ, Angela's not dead.
And
At all. Like, she confirmed it. She said, just letting y'all know, Angela's not dead. Stop debating.
Stop debates. Why would you do that?
Courtney,
Why would you do that?
Okay, so maybe we will get a 7th season.
this is where the theories come in, though. Some people are saying none of that happened.
No, what happened?
Like, all of the last episode.
No. Courtney Kemp has heavily said that they don't do fake outs.
Okay.
They don't do flashbacks. What you see, they say the closest you'll get is like, that wasn't even necessarily even a flashback when Ghost kill him because we never saw it before.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
right.
They actively, that's why they did it like that. They actively, what you see is what you see, we move forward.
Cool.
So ain't gonna be that never happened. They're gonna move forward.
Well, the other theory is that Angela had a vest on and that the blood was from her getting injured.
Bullshit. She's not gonna vest.
But-
I think Ghost's gonna wig out. They're gonna just get her in the hospital. She's gonna be in a coma or some shit. Like if they're gonna keep her around, they're gonna coma her ass or some stuff like that. If you gonna say she living, the only way is you got an ambulance to her in time to sustain her. Now the thing is this: she might just die in the first episode. You feel me? And your girl still get her fucking check, because I thought like, damn, y'all bold to kill the second bill fucking actor on this show. It go Omari Hardwick, then it go to her name. So like, yeah, so she's second billing. Top billing is what you might as well call it. She first lead, female, you dig? So, but I still thought she was dead. I was like, oh, she dead. And I thought they was going to just do like Reign of Death, like just prolong it for episode or 2 next season, and that's that. But like you said, her Courtney Kemp, the showrunner, saying that Angela's alive, you better kill her early, or why kill your momentum?
Yeah.
I would have kept people talking for months.
Have
Debate, bitches, debate.
I feel like maybe on some level that's you know what, I don't want to keep you guys on the edge of your seats. Let me just let you know.
No,
Why not?
But it's sort of like,
the point.
then that brings up the question of, but it brings up the question of, well, listen, you had an elongated period of time. If that's what you wanted to do, you should have took 5 more minutes. It's like if this is what you gave us, you should have just let us do our thing.
Yep.
Like that's what the internet is for.
Yep.
It's like I appreciate it, but I don't. You know what I mean?
I was very upset. It pissed me off because I enjoyed my oh my god moment. Where's this gonna go? Like I like that. I like speculating and trying to figure out and being surprised and shit. God damn it. #insecure. Come on, like.
And on top of that too, it's like, fuck. Like, I understand that you're doing it because you most likely have a dynamite skeleton of where season 6 is going. So you're probably so confident in what you're about to display in the next season that's why you probably feel like you can tell us like that.
Yeah.
But guess what, nigga? You're a summer show. You got a whole year. You could have told us that. You could have just dropped the trailer, the teaser, like sometime next year, and we would have seen ourselves, damn, how Angela's still alive. That, you know what I mean? Would have been fucked up just seeing that as a piece of a teaser 4, 5, 6 months from now.
Some people were saying a reason why she may have done that is because they're about to start filming, and motherfuckers would have seen Angela.
They ain't about to film right now. They don't start filming till the spring. Oh, no. It's like they start filming around Christmas time / spring. You feel me? It's usually end of the year / beginning of the year, like spring. I just call it springtime because, you know, the industry shut down in December and January. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you could have let us ride this at least to 2019, bitch. At least to 2019. Anyway, thank you for killing Silver, though. Thank you for killing Silver. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but
Dre just won't die.
Dre can't die.
Dre said, fuck my baby mama.
Dre's a fucking cockroach, man.
No, he's the ultimate cockroach.
My man said, I don't need the mother. I just need my daughter.
Nigga.
That's fucking
and
I don't care about the mother.
And Pa was really good at taking the smallest of characters and making them into something. Because this little henchman that sold him out to Tommy, that nigga was a nothing nigga in previous seasons. And over this season, we just watched that little nigga presence grow and grow. Now he Tommy little nigga and shit.
Yeah, I'm your connect, dude. I got it.
Son, so, but like, yeah, dog, like, Dre, dog, he battled his way out of that during his sex scene. He battled his way out when he thought he was meeting Angela, dog. Angela set that up perfectly, but I thought Dre was dead. I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead, too. I thought it was over.
But the plan was to let him go, right? That was okay.
Yeah.
So Tommy could get his business back. Dre could get them off the hook for those murders.
Right.
And everything was nice. Like, Angela set up a proper scheme, and Tommy for once didn't lead with his fucking emotions. He led with his brain.
Yeah, that's the man. Once again, Angela came through.
I
thought he was gone, man. And then the whole, I don't know, dude. It's like, dude, you just can't kill this dude, man. You just can't kill him. Especially in that first little scene where they sneak in. And then they get to the kid first, and then they go to. It's just, man, dude, you can't kill this dude.
Now the question is, how we're not done with him. They're gonna use him in some way next season. I don't know. Like usually when you go in witness protection, of course you're gone.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. But he's gonna do something next
Yeah.
season. I don't know what, but they're gonna figure a way to weasel something with him next season. One thing I thought was this: if Angela does die at some point, then the show gonna end like Goodfellas, I think, where. Because one thing I've noticed, Tasha and Ghost never got divorced yet. So if Angela dies, my thought was, it's gonna go crazy. Ghost gonna flip. He gonna go against his morals and flip, and like the last scene is gonna be like him and Tasha in a loveless marriage with their fucking wannabe gangster ass son. You know what I mean? Tommy either dead or in jail. Like I feel like because Courtney Kim said something interesting about Dre's next evolution into Ghost 2.0 is that. Remember when she said that in the after thing about how if Dre gonna be Ghost 2.0, then this is the next step. And I'm like, well, Ghost ain't no snitch. So are you showing your hand a little bit, telling me that that's where it goes for Ghost? I don't know, because Ghost seemed like at the time we just popped Angela, it's Ghost versus Tommy. We about to see it go down. Yeah. First episode next season, nigga. All eyes on me.
Spy versus spy.
It's literally spy versus spy with them two niggas, dog. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where the show goes after you finally get to a real true Ghost versus Tommy. Actual Ghost versus Tommy. And it sucks because Ghost even was telling Proctor, I'm not gonna flip on my nigga, dog. Like he really, through all his mania, he does love Tommy. Through all his mania, he always has Tommy's back. He doesn't respect Tommy as much as he should, and sometimes Tommy make it hard for Ghost. It's just a crazy, well-written, toxic situation with them two. But I don't see how you get a full season of them two going at it, and then you have a 7th. I'm like, at some point in the season, if you decide not to have them two go at it, they have to have a common enemy. Because that's the only thing that ever brings them back together. Common enemies. So it's going to be Lorenz Tate. It's going to be someone new. Because your boy henchman nigga told Dre, he said some name I don't even recognize. Why you holler at Brock?
Brock, yeah.
Why you holler at Brock? And Dre said, I did holler at Brock. We didn't get back at me. So I'm like, is Brock going to be somebody coming? I don't know. But who knows? I have no clue where Power's going. But great end of the season. One thing that Power does know how to do, whether you up or down on the season in itself, it ends well.
It ends well. Oh my God.
It always ends well.
They know how to end the show. They know how to have a season finale. Very few shows can do that, but they've nailed it pretty much so far. So, what are we going to, season 6? 6 is next. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I'm still sad to. I don't know. I can't. They keep showing the picture, but like, I'm really sad to see Kanan go. Right. That kind of sucks. But it looks like we're gonna get more of Ghost 2.0. So that's I'm interested to see that development, or at least where it goes. So.
You mean with Tyreek?
Yeah, with Tyreek. Yeah. Like, I want to see where that goes. He's on my radar
absent.
now.
He was suspiciously absent, so I already know they're gonna be doing some big things with him coming.
Right, and that whole thread with him, sort of, I guess, giving the drugs that were for Kanan to the Italian guy.
He works for the Italians
now. Yeah, so
like straight up.
Gotta get addressed.
And they don't even know that that's Ghost's son.
Right. So
and they just sick Tommy on Ghost. Like, this is a funny thread all around.
Yeah. Wow. Do you see this how do you see Tommy going out?
In the end?
Yeah.
Either, like I said, if Ghost don't flip on him at the very end of it, dog, Blaze of Glory, son. Like, I feel like, because Tommy is psycho, son. It's not going to be too much unlike 50, dog. Like, he ain't going to live through this. If Tommy lives, he going to jail. I don't see death for Ghost. Death. Ghost is either going to go to jail or he going to snitch his way out because Ghost look out for himself and his family. Right. You feel me? So
I was thinking that it would be a
Queen Latifah all over, bitch. You set it off, Tom.
Well, you know what I was thinking?
You had to give me that dry ass ha nigga. Damn.
I was kind of thinking that it might be what's his name? Tariq taking out Tommy, like to save Ghost.
Oh, shit. I just got this feeling they're gonna have Tariq take out Ghost or at least shoot his paw on some fucking shit. But I don't see if Tariq took out Tommy, accident. If not accident, If not accident, just like he took the lick of Kanan, who he loved for the family. He crying, it's emotional. He ain't want to do it, but he ride for the family type shit because he always has respected his Uncle T. Like, that's why I don't see him shooting him. But I feel like Tyreek is going to play a very integral part into how everything goes down. Because what else has he got to do? Right. Without Kanan, his drug operation only going to go so far as storyline wise of us giving a goddamn. Right. You hear me? So that means he will start getting involved somewhere in the 8 plots, either with his dad, either with his mom, whichever. You know what I mean? So who knows? Yeah. Who knows? But last up, man, I fuck with Power. We all fuck with Power. We finally got to see Black Klansman.
Oh, right. Damn it, I forgot about that part. Whoops.
Movie Pass decided to let a motherfucker go see Black
Tried to let us
Klansman.
live, stupid bitches.
Fuck
Y'all
ass.
still getting canceled, though, y'all whole assholes.
Bitch ass. Fuck ass. Movie Pass.
Bitch hoes.
I love the movie, son. Just to cut to the chase, dog. I love the movie. There's just one thing in particular that I was even telling J.Steel about that I had a problem with. My only problem with the film, truthfully, and that's, I understand it. Like, if you look it up or whatever, they took some liberties with the story and how the main character actually, was ratting on the Black Panthers for a period of time. And all this and all that, but fuck that. Spike made him a movie. Spike reminds y'all why he's spiking shit, though. Fuck all that. It was a movie. I like the movie, but I wish they had more of the subtle type of races. It's like the races on this movie were so over the top and villainous that the races that we have of today that are more subtle can detach themselves as if they're not that, because they can be like, I'm not the drunk dumb motherfucker. I'm not the evil. I'm twirling my mustache. I hate niggers, motherfucker. I'm not the goofy over the top wife. You know what I mean? I'm
the conservative racist.
You know what I mean? They don't see themselves as racist. You know what I'm saying? All the liberals the super liberals don't see the racist shit they do, because that's one thing that Get Out did beautifully. Get Out show this is microaggression, dumb shit that many of you white people do without even knowing it. You hear me? The closest they got to showing me the type of racist that I want y'all to show me was the cat with the glasses that recruited White Ron. He was friendly, he was charming, but he was racist as all get out with the glasses. And he was the one that kept on saying that your boy, whatever his name was, I forget his name, was crazy and shit. He even wanted to
Yeah, he was very charming. Yeah. Did you watch The Blacklist?
No, never seen it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, yeah, that's he was in that show. And he had a couple interesting turns, but yeah, I know him from there. He's he was really good. He was really good there. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Cause
did you feel like I don't know, man. I felt like Topher Grace to an extent was sort of playing that sort of thing.
They all were playing cartoon racists.
Yeah.
Except for because Topher Grace, he rode the line nicely. I think I like his David Duke. Okay. But it was still the joke was on him. You know what I mean? Because even if you look around, Ron got all these white niggas. There was so many avatars for a white person in denial of their own racism to hide with. Because think of who he was cracking on the racists with his white police friends laughing with him. Right. So you can easily be like, I'm more like him. I'm more like him, one of the good white people. When it's my nigga in the 70s, that man was the first black. I don't even see that he was that chummy with all them white niggas back then. He might have had that one that he was tight with, but I don't see all them being chummy. We got these montages of all them laughing at him, cracking on David Duke, and we all high-fiving, and everybody all cool, and all the white. These the cool white people, and these the cool white police. And I ain't saying that they don't exist, but it was so many of them that I started feeling pretty girl like, nigga, I don't know if I can really fuck with this. You know what I mean? With this side of it. You dig? So that was my gripe about it. It was like, Spike, you spared some motherfuckers, and usually you cut heads off.
And I think that's the surprising thing also for me, because normally you would expect the goriest version of it from Spike Lee. It's like, well, why? No, we got to tell it how it was.
Yeah.
And it's this is an interesting approach for him. And then I don't believe he wrote the script, right? He didn't write the script, did he?
He had 4 writers. He was
one of 4, yeah. And then I also thought that this was a project that he wanted to do for a while, but it turns out, well, when I watched only one interview, and there's a ton of them out there of him and the real Ronald Stallworth, kind of doing their circuit or whatever, and he said that
and we pause for the people that's listening. J.Steel just took a step out, so we're not talking over the Lady of Steel right now. She ain't just sitting here quietly. No, she took a step out. So if you're not hearing her right now, it's because she had to go handle some business. What you saying, my nigga?
Oh yeah. So to find out that this wasn't a passion project for a long time for Spike Lee. This was really something that Jordan Peele brought to him. Yeah, he found it and said, "Hey, I got the script. Were you interested in doing it?" And, to sort of hear it from that perspective, it's like, okay, cool. So we got a different voice sort of kind of beyond the writing with the pen, or we have some additional voices besides just Spike. So it's not it's not necessarily solely from that. Which not to say I have a problem with that. Just to say that this is something different, right? And it has that feel to it, and it's like this has a very polished, feel to it, and it's still a Spike Lee joint.
And that's what I like about it. It's still a Spike Lee joint, though, even though it's different from a lot of Spike Lee joints. Because Inside Man is Spike Lee directed, but it doesn't necessarily feel, even though it don't feel like Spike Lee joint to me.
Yeah.
Even though she back.
Yeah.
Even though they have the classic Spike Lee shot in Inside Man with Denzel's character, they got rolling. He's stagnant and everything else is going behind him. That happened in Inside Man, so he was able to sneak in his shot. But the film itself, it just feels like a great movie, but it doesn't feel like if I was to watch that movie and you had me guess who directed it, the only reason I would know that Spike Lee directed Inside Man is because of that shot.
Without that calling card, there's nothing else really. I mean, I would maybe guess. Now here's where I would maybe, I don't know. If you didn't tell me, shit. I was gonna say I may guess it by the way that Clive Owen tells his story when he's sort of in that little spoiler alert. Sorry for Inside.
No, don't spoil it because she ain't see it.
Oh shoot!
Don't spoil me.
Don't spoil it.
It's old
Don't
as
spoil it.
fuck.
She ain't see
Never
it.
mind.
But I'm gonna say this: he has his scores.
There's a Clive Owen shot.
His scores give him away.
No! Come on, that opening song, which is really dope, but completely not Spike Lee.
But throughout the movie,
complete opposite.
You talking about Inside Man or Black Klansman?
Oh, I'm sorry, Inside Man.
But I'm
sorry,
saying
what are you
Inside
talking
Man is those moments of that instrumentation that he likes to throw into all of his films.
Oh yeah,
and it was very, very prevalent in Black Klansman. And what I'm saying is,
I kind of dug it too, though.
Yeah,
in this one, though,
because it felt kind of like a blaxploitation movie on a slick at times too.
Yeah,
and I'm saying that he had that polished feel of Inside Man, but within a Spike Lee joint. And that's what made this feel so elevated to me. That made me even say, even though I have those gripes I stated earlier, I still heavily fuck with the movie. But the bitch was kind of over the top. The wife, she was a cartoon.
She was so over the top and ridiculous and
She was
fucking annoying. She did too much. She was like the perfect caricature of the stupid, subordinate fucking Klansman's wife.
And I understand that Spike Lee often does that at times, throw these, like in his movies, throw these over-the-top characters and caricatures. He does that at times. And I also understand that you want to have that character to show that white women can be just as compliant, because many times people give white women a pass. Like, he wanted to have a compliant white woman with this racist shit to let y'all know.
Just as dangerous.
Boom, boom, boom. That they can be just as dangerous. But once again, it was such cartoons that it was like...
And I mean, people like that do exist.
They
have existed.
Especially in the 70s,
But within the context of everything, and what I'm sure you said earlier, it just was too much.
I feel like I do agree with the over the topness of her performance. I feel like it was there and then it wasn't there for me, because there were moments where I felt like it was pulled back. Mm-hmm. And those little intimate moments. It got
progressively more over the top to me.
Yeah, it did get progressively.
Yeah,
but
because that scene in the bed with them, it was so much. And I feel like I know Spike Lee intentionally wanted to make it cringy, and I know he intentionally made it that much. But it was like coming from her after she was already being so, and then it got even more. I was like, I feel this, like, because one inherent Spike Lee hiccup often is he lets things go too long. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He always has this, like, not always, but a lot of times it'd be like, Spike, if you could just cut a few seconds or maybe a minute or whatever, this would have been perfect. Otherwise, it's really good. Yeah. Kind of like I felt that way about that scene where you have that. It was a great scene with the juxtaposition of Harry Belafonte telling that story, and it's a true story about this cat that got basically whipped in front of everybody, castrated in front of everybody for all these white people and kids and shit. Mm-hmm. They all with it. Like that's an age-old story, and it's great how Spike Lee was able to incorporate it at the same time.
Real photos,
right? At the same time, putting juxtaposed to the KKK meeting with David Duke, etc. I thought that was masterful. Mm-hmm. But at a point that ran a little long too, and I was like, there was a point where I thought it was over when it wasn't. And maybe in the second viewing, it might not hit me the same, because then I'm not, it probably is going to hit me better in the second viewing, most likely. But I just remember feeling like, okay. And I enjoy it when Spike indulges at times. Yeah. But that was the time when I was like, uh-oh, I'm getting Spike indulge right now. I'm feeling a little, and I'm not hating on it, because teach these little motherfuckers, man. Let them know our story. If you're going to indulge in anything, indulge in some real shit. If you're going to, at least, if there's going to be something, make it real shit, because some people indulge in nonsense. Right. I'm not holding it against you, but there was just those times where I could see, this is Spike Lee flick. Like, you dig.
Okay. All right.
But, what else stood out to y'all, man? Oh, what you about to say? I ain't gonna cut you.
Oh no! I wasn't gonna say anything in particular. Just gonna say that that moment, like, really, it was self-indulgent, definitely, for, I guess, Spike Lee. But it was one of those, I don't know, just that entire sequence. I didn't feel like it was too much at any point. I felt like that, like, we could have went a little longer if you wanted to, man. Yeah, man. I was, cause I don't know, man. It's just like that whole, like, Harry Belafonte, like, just.
And it coming from Harry Belafonte,
That's
civil
amazing.
rights
Oh my
activist.
God.
Yeah,
You know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
all that fucking, like, age in his goddamn voice. It's like, damn.
You could believe it's true.
Yeah, and it's just I could have took like a couple more minutes of that.
And
Not a lot, but a couple more minutes.
And I just want to pause right quick to that. So when that guy coming at Spike for not being absolutely factual about everything, that story is not really that character's brother. You know what I mean? There's things that's like that.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? That's a true story, but
That's not the way
That's
that-
not how
yeah.
you know. But you're not coming at Spike about that. He just wanted to make a great film. So I'm like,
Yeah.
certain time, man, let that shit go. But continue, my nigga.
No, that's all I was gonna say. No, it was a historical classic, if you will, that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of what else stood out for me, how did you? If I got a question, if I may, how did you guys feel about John David? Are y'all like familiar with any of his work? And
I just
anything
know
else?
he's on Ballers.
Okay, you watch Ballers?
I've only seen one episode of Ballers.
One episode. Have you
said
seen him in
John
it? John David.
What,
John David
Denzel's
Washington.
son.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
would say-
Denzel and
Oh.
what was Denzel's wife's name?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Oh,
Don't fuck it up. Shit, I'm gonna look it up. Nope.
Yeah, I'm like,
Nope.
do not ask me.
Nope.
'cause
Hey,
I
Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence?
Where are you when we need you?
I just enjoy knowing when I know Lawrence is mad and yelling at us.
He is. Man.
Why didn't I just watch? I didn't type in Denzel Washington wife. I typed in Paul Letter. So Denzel Washington and Paul Letter son. What about him?
Oh yeah. No, I just wondering how you guys like him. I think
Boy, if he don't got his daddy voice.
he has.
At
Yeah,
times.
he does. Yeah.
At times you don't hear it, but at times it comes
You can
out.
hear it.
But he
Right.
uses it differently.
Yeah.
They have very different energies on screen.
They do.
Definitely.
They definitely do.
There's a certain irony that Spike Lee's working with Denzel's son after working with Denzel for all those years. I'll kind of like that poetry. But what you about to say?
I was gonna say, so for me, he was kind of like a hit or miss actor. Like in terms of Ballers, like I do watch the show. Like you know, I'm currently watching all that good stuff. So I'm into it, and he's there. And for me, sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes he works for me, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah.
More wins than losses in terms of that, but you know, not always my cup of tea necessarily. And sometimes kind of like, I kind of never mind. Let's not even get into that.
Yeah.
But in this, initially I thought, yo, man, this dude, he's gotten so much better. This is like, oh man, he's coming in, he's got it now, man. He's like, wait for him now. He's only gonna get better from here.
Yeah.
And then I took a step back at the end of it when when there's just a second right at the very end, the second to sort of take it all in, and then I felt like, well, it was really a combination. The conclusion I came to really was it's a combination of really Spike Lee being on point with everything sort of behind the camera and sort of in terms of John David Washington's performance and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think like it was a combination of both of those things. I'm not sure exactly where to give all the credit or where to say it came from.
So
but it's
did
a
you like it or
combination of
not?
the
I
two.
think
I'm
I
sorry,
feel like
my
you
bad.
don't like it.
No, loved it. Loved
Okay,
it.
I feel like you trying to say this is the reason why I really like it that much.
No, I was just I don't know. I was just kind of like I was like I had issues with him up until this point.
Oh,
And
so
I'm
you
like,
mad
what?
that you liked it? You mad that you liked him?
Here we go.
That's what it
again.
is.
Okay,
Keep
no.
letting me down, Marty.
I went into it
Oh,
thinking, okay, let's see how he does for this whole thing carrying this movie. Let's see what he does. I'm like, oh wow, this is look at yes.
Yeah.
I'll take more. Okay, cool. No, this is wonderful. I like this. So he was, I went in maybe potentially, expecting to not get the performance that I got.
Yeah.
But I was very happy. I was very pleased with what I got. I loved it.
What about you, Jay?
Who'd you
I loved his depiction of this character. He was kind of quirky. Like he had those certain mannerisms.
Mannerisms.
No.
Some of those things.
Mannerisms.
What you want to say? Welcome to the high part of the podcast, people.
Why is so funny?
Welcome.
You guys are silly.
Mannerisms.
Mannerisms.
Which one is it? Sorry. Now
No,
I'm
no,
like
no, no, no.
overthinking.
What are you saying, woman?
Mannerisms.
He has certain that
Mannerisms.
fucking word.
That
Fuck
thing.
that shit.
Yes.
And quirks that I liked. He was kind of strange. I love the way he played this character, and I didn't even realize at first that was Denzel Washington's son. I'm not gonna front. I didn't realize.
Oh, really?
It. Nope.
Oh, you walked in not knowing that? Oh,
Nope.
Oh, damn, that's
All
good.
right,
You
cool.
got the full deal.
That's
'cause
why after the fact, I didn't take that in. I didn't think about it. I didn't. Nope. Didn't think about it at all. So that's a really pleasant surprise. But I really enjoy this movie. I agree that some of the super white racist characters were a bit overplayed, and then this was a bit of a education lesson for me, because I figured, I'm like, okay, they're in the north, they're in Colorado, so he's not gonna have to deal with the same sort of racism, blatant racism that's in the South, and that was somewhat true, but it definitely was still there, and that was interesting for me. That was very interesting, but I definitely enjoyed this character. I enjoyed this movie. I thought the whole story was interesting, and I wonder, because I haven't looked into it, how much of this tells true to what actually happened.
I mean, we were talking about this when you stepped out of, like, there's an article written about some of the factual errors. Like, for instance, he was spied on the Black Panthers for much longer and feeding information to the Black Panthers for much longer. But I think even still, that makes you even feel even more guilty if you were trading on your black people for a while and then realize, like, no, this ain't right. I'm going in the wrong direction.
Right.
But John David Washington, I liked him. I wasn't like in love or captivated. I got to see him in more things, because at first, like you said, Jay, that was a quirky character.
He's
So even in his
strange.
first scene, I wasn't sure how to take him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Right,
like
okay,
some
alright.
of that was Spike too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I got so much. I was like, ooh, motherfucking Spike. I see you.
To a point, it was purposely done, because even the way he spoke
it was so
weird.
strange. Yeah.
Like, but like I could see his direction. I could see, like, he did his thing. Like, I have nothing really bad to say about him. It's just some things you watch. And I hope that I won't shit on anybody's performance, because I think he really did well. He kept me with it, so I don't want this to be like a knock at him at all. But just some things you watch and you can't imagine anyone else playing the role, and some things you watch and you wonder, damn, I wonder how this cat would have flipped it. And that's how I felt about him in this, where it's like, you did your thing, but I know a couple other actors I probably could have seen, like, kind of whip this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you made me feel bad, man.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man.
I'm
I kind of walked
sorry,
in
son.
thinking he wasn't gonna be good.
I walked in thinking he was gonna be amazing.
Oh, did you? Okay, fair enough.
Because it's been getting such amazing reviews and niggas took so long to see it, so I'm going in already with the hype attached.
Oh,
You dig?
I got
Same
you.
here,
I see
same
what you're
here,
saying.
same
Okay.
here.
So and I really did dig his performance. I really dug the movie and such. But if I wouldn't be keeping it 100 if I didn't say this. I still could imagine there's cats out there that I'm like, oh, cause dude, who almost stole the movie was your boy Corey. What's his last name? Hawkins, that played Dr. Dre and fucking Straight Outta Compton. That's Stokely Carmichael, fucking nigga. That one monologue, that nigga need an Oscar or something nominated, dog. Something.
That whole sequence.
With the faces and the black faces and the darkness and the
silhouettes and how they moved and stuff. They were just moving heads.
That scene was cool.
Yeah.
And they really let this nigga go on for like 7-8 minutes.
We heard the whole
Let him run it.
Nigga, that was really some theater shit they let him do,
We saw
dog.
spit fly.
Son.
We saw sweat.
And he was
run.
captivating, dog.
Yeah,
He killed his son.
Yeah.
Right now, he my favorite. Like you know how oftentimes when like a bunch of motherfuckers pop at once and then you judge them together. Like, so to me, the Straight Outta Compton boys, him, Jason Mitchell, Ice Cube, son, all them, your dude who played the MC Ren, all four of them, they like, to me, they all together. Like MC Ren, he was on Underground. He was the main character and that got canceled. He's but he's still trying to get it in. You feel me? Ice Cube,
he was on like that show Leverage before Straight Outta Compton hit.
I'm just saying, like, these niggas. Oh, he was. I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I attribute them to Straight Outta Compton. So when I see any of them separately, I'm like, okay, I wonder what's going on with the other one. You feel me? And Jason Mitchell gets a lot of hype.
He was in that Hidden Figures movie too, right? Who? When he like Aldridge Hodge.
I think so. I think
he was like
but that's post Underground though.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because Underground, you know, raises level to a certain degree for people who didn't know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who else was saying? I lost my thought.
Sorry.
Oh, what's the last thing I said? It was about.
The boys that
I was glad to see because Jason Mitchell got a lot of hype and he do his thing. I never saw the movie, the slave movie. What was the movie he was in?
Mudbound.
Moon Cricket.
Mudbound.
Moon Cricket.
Moon Cricket.
Moon Cricket. Oh yeah, that's a movie.
Mudbound. I heard he did his thing in Mudbound. But there's nothing that none of them, Jason, Ice Cube, son, your Eldridge, none of them have not. That scene, that monologue for me, I'm like, Corey, you rose to the top of me. I'm paying attention to everything you doing, dog. Yeah. Off of that one Stokely Carmichael joint, dog. Like, I fell in love with this nigga in that scene. He did his thing as Dre. I liked him as Dre. Yeah. You're a theater nigga too. I think he went to one of them schools and shit. So he's an actor. He's an actor's actor. But it's like, I think the beauty as well is to be able to see him to be able to juxtapose his Dre to his Stokely. Because I don't watch 24, but seeing dog, you went from playing Dr. Dre to Stokely Carmichael, and I'm like, oh goodness, wonderful, just wonderful work, work, dog. I was into it, but I'm trying to think what else stood out in that movie for me, man. Adam Driver, I really liked him.
I noticed I really want, like, I could. Adam Driver has one of those faces where you just want to punch him in the face. And I know that's harsh.
I loved him. No, don't do him.
Do you like Adam Driver? You like your Adam Driver fan?
No, not all that, but I think I like him.
I like him now. I like him a lot now. He definitely won me over here. He's just been my first interest. I hate girls. I never watched it.
I've never watched it.
I so hate it.
Fuck.
And he was yes.
By the way.
Definitely.
Fuck her.
But twice. But he, that was my first introduction to him, and I really didn't stick with the show. But anyway, he was a part of that, and so I always associate him with that. And it took a while for me to wash that scent off of him. And even with Star Wars, I was like,
that's the first time I saw him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got introduced to him as Kylo Ren.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's where I tried to. I was, he's kind of smelling a little better there.
Yeah.
And now cool I'm like, I don't even. What? Who? What movie? Yeah. What? I'm down with him now. So yeah, it's all is forgiven.
And I'm glad that Spike tackled that part of like you're a Jew. You feel me? And you got such white privilege that you don't even realize that you're a Jew. But when you get around them racist motherfuckers, they remind you just how Jewish you are and how fucking crazy they are. And him having to say all this hateful shit and hate it. Like, it was great. Like, I can suck the penis of this movie all day. You feel me? Like, gripes are not like, there was so much that Spike did here. And people was counting Spike out after Chirac. So, to make it another hit, for real. So, to make another hit. Nigga, what? People was
shitting counting him out?
I mean, yeah, they were saying he was washed up.
Oh.
Wow.
They were saying Spike is out of touch.
I thought that was very fucking ambitious what he did with that movie,
very
though.
Interesting film.
Yeah. Okay. All right, fair enough.
I mean that in a very loving and respectful way.
Yeah.
I adore Spike Lee.
Me too. This film would have been better. Chirac would have been better if Nick Cannon wasn't the main character.
Jesus Lord.
You didn't call it Chirac, pissing off all the people in Chicago.
Yeah, that really would have helped.
Just put it in a fictional town with the exact same story. Because, I mean, you're taking an old fucking legendary piece of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could have put it in some random spot that you made the fuck up. And it would have been, keep all the colors because it looked great. You know what I mean? It's a colorful movie.
He also wants to make this statement about this.
Cut some of your shit down because another movie that you was indulging, Spike, and went too long. Because, like you said, it was a big deal.
Oh, you could chop that bad boy out.
Oh, chop that bitch down, dog. But there was a way to make that film work. That was a miss for Spike.
Right.
But this isn't.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see what you do next against Spike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm really curious to what you do next because, like, I feel like as great and as legendary as you are, I'm seeing maturity here in this film.
Definitely, man. Let's see. What did any? No, I'm trying to. I was like, I think you've already answered this. I was like, did any of the other other racist characters, like the dude who seemed like the fool? I don't know. He was a little the fool. Yeah, let's call him that. That's a nice way of saying it. The fool. That character did. I don't know. Any thoughts or any feelings about him? I
just was like, damn, this nigga is just drunk the
whole time.
I kept saying to myself, I was like, he gonna die.
Is he just like, I'm like, are you drinking the whole?
He was
like, are you supplementing this with something else?
But once again, Spike also did this thing in this film where he was giving you the medicine through laughs, and sometimes that's a great way to give it to you. Like how the movie starts with Alec Baldwin killing it with this fucking fucked up ass racist KKK video, but he keep on. It's like
it's a punch to the face.
But it's an olden time, son. So we're not seeing the edits. So remember,
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? We seen all his
continuous
bloopers
run of the raw footage.
That was genius. That was such good. Once I catch the joke of what he doing, I'm like, this dude's a dick. So he's still making fun of the racist nigga incompetence by like showing us this. It was great.
Yeah.
Like it was just great. Yeah. I'm about to say something else. You asked. Wait. I lost it. No. Like Spike, Alec Baldwin. What else? Something else happened in this movie. The end. I laughed so hard. I don't know why I laughed so.
Which part?
In the end, when he blew himself up after sending his wife.
God.
He sent his wife to go put the bomb in, and she couldn't fit the bomb in the
You
mailbox.
laughed.
So she put the bomb on the car. Then he come roll up, and he pressed the button and blow himself up. J.Steel can attest, though.
Yeah, it was a hearty laugh. He was the only one in the theater. We went in a theater full of white people, and he laughed so hard, and I was like, yes, I'm so happy you laughed like that.
And plus, that was a thing, too. Like, I've never watched a black movie. Like, remember we talking about how you saw Black Panther with a bunch of white people.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a black movie being the only black people there.
Interesting.
That was my first time, and it was interesting then. There's times I look around and see how the white people reacting to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, because I know I'm going to laugh at. Yeah, but I want to see how you feeling and stuff. And it was just interesting how, like...
I want to say that was my experience, too.
But nobody could say shit with that ending.
Whew, it was silence. It was.
Yeah.
It went from like kind of silence to like nothing.
Yeah, pen drop.
Like nothingness.
He didn't have to connect that dot because the movie itself was already connecting the dots of how it echoes what we're going
But he
through.
went there, and I fucking appreciated
But he
it.
went
And it
there.
pissed me. The ending, I loved it, and it pissed me the fuck.
There's some
In a
triggering
good
shit.
way.
There's some
Yeah.
triggering shit.
I was wondering, I was gonna ask y'all about y'all experience as far as that goes, because like it was almost identical in terms of mine. Well, at least pretty much by the time we get to the after we get past the Spike Lee shot, because of course somebody had to yell out, well, you had to put it in there.
I mean, y'all don't tell Quentin shit, nigga. Y'all let Tarantino be weird with his shit,
Tarantino
nigga.
don't give a fuck.
Look,
It
let's
was
fight
just
be weird.
Let
It was
Spike live.
It was an old black couple sitting next to me, and I just remember that because like they were just like, well, he has to do it, and I guess like the husband was like maybe like making some sort of grunts or something like.
Let that
Yes,
man
I'm
live,
sorry. He's
man.
like, well, he had to do it.
Fuck.
But after that moment, and then like we see like the flags burning and stuff, it's like it's complete silence. And then the movie sort of kind of I think it's like an image of the flag or whatever. It's like sort of the last couple things, yeah.
Upside down in black.
Yeah. And then like
He
we
did
just kind of left.
he did a similar thing in Malcolm X.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. And it sort of ends. It sort of just kind of fades. And it's just silent, and everybody is just sort of taking it in, and we're all been punched in the gut in the exact same
gut.
way. And it's like, wow. It's like, how do you experience that sort of thing? It's like, you did it, motherfucker.
Yep.
You did it. That just experience is like, nah, you.
And the movie looked gorgeous.
It was beautiful.
He had so many great shots and
It's a
colors.
beautiful
I'm telling you,
God.
is Spike working with some new cinematographers?
Spike is being Spike, but
what's
Spike
happening?
is just
Super Saiyan Spike.
Yeah.
upgrading himself because he's very capable. He just has his own style that he sometimes gets lost in.
This sort of thing for me is like this will get you a couple more gigs, man. What do you got in mind next?
You might get some nominations off this
He will
motherfucker,
definitely
dog.
get nominations
Like for
from
real.
them.
I hope, man. That'd be
think he
really
will.
dope.
Wait, I just remembered something. So you're really in love with the girl.
Oh yes, I am.
Yeah.
She's my new
beautiful.
crush.
She's gorgeous.
I love her.
Bitch can't act. Bitch can't act.
No.
Fuck you.
Bitch can't act.
Go
I'm sorry.
away.
What?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm
Get the
saying.
fuck
This is what I'm
out.
saying.
Marty, kill Marty.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh,
This
No.
is
man.
what I'm saying.
fuck?
This is
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
God,
This is what I'm saying.
Hit the stop button. Hit the stop button.
Where you gonna be mad at me for, no?
You will not do our game before.
No, you
What
can't
do
do
you
it.
mean?
No, nobody
What
will
are you
support
talking
You can't even
about?
do
No
it
one
right.
will support you here.
People.
Stop.
No one
So
will
no,
support
okay.
you
This is
here.
what I want to say. I one first and foremost, like you said, gorgeous woman. I've seen her in other things, and I've liked her in other things. So no, I won't be as harsh as to say she can't act. That's the wrong
Already
assessment.
said it.
That's the wrong assessment. That is wrong. That is unfair. No, because I've liked her in other things. I've loved her in other things, as a matter of fact. Because she one of the people that slickly get around. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't even realize it. I connected who she was, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. I'm not in love with 3 different people. You're all the same person. Got it. All right, cool.
Slightly
Made it easy.
Slightly miscast.
Slightly miscast?
No.
She like for John. You know, I say it was for John David. I could see somebody else doing it, but it was like
You thought she was just wrong
man
for
like
the role? I mean,
I'm saying this, dog. Like John David, I'll keep him there, and if I'll keep him there. You feel me? Like if someone said, "Who would you if you had the choice to switch people out?" Even though I'm saying I know there's other actors that like I probably would have loved more in the role. I'll keep John David Washington there because we did his thing. I switch out. I feel like I can think of a few talented female actors that I would have like. I liked her. Like when I was watching it, I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I like her, and I'm wondering, is it because I think she's pretty? And then because certain line readings just came out weird. Like she wasn't emotionally inept. No, it just felt like certain things she said felt funny coming out of her mouth for me at times.
I enjoyed it.
I don't know. Sometimes, not the whole movie, just sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I felt like she was charismatic and powerful. Of course, she was beautiful, but whatever.
right.
I totally disagree.
I fuck with the character. Like I felt like the character was powerful. I felt like the character was well written.
But even with her delivery, like I enjoyed it.
I have to disagree. I disagree.
Well, I mean, hey. Hope she never hears this podcast.
I totally disagree. Hopefully, look, know that
Marty,
the not evil Marty.
That's right, the not evil one.
Oh, so I'm the evil Marty. That's where we're going with this. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Even though y'all take it, y'all make fun of my nigga Gamby, but continue, woman.
What?
What do you mean?
Did someone call for me?
He's gonna change his life.
Change your life.
It's gonna change his life.
Leave the clan. Stop being a racist.
See.
Racism is so mean.
But J.Steel, your Gamby is turned into Teddy Perkins. Your Gamby is not Gamby. You're Teddy Perkins, so that's why yours is not even affecting me.
Why are you saying I sound like that?
Anything else in this motherfucking movie?
Besides, just how dope I thought. Oh, I wanted to mention.
Can you imagine something else?
Can I imagine?
No, you can't! I just want to have a Teddy Perkins over here. Yes.
How do you bring people over here? You get them high, and then you fucking shock the shit out of them. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say, man.
You said one thing that you did want to get into.
No, I remember.
Okay, cool.
So I can't remember where this interview happened, but I caught the clip of it where Topher Gray said that he was so, I don't know, you may have heard it too or seen it, that he was so upset having to say nigger so much.
And there's a lot of niggers in this movie.
Yeah.
There were Tarantino level niggers in this movie. And I was like, damn, Spike, okay, you letting a white man say nigger. That was one of your problems with Tarantino for the longest. But it was because he was a white man writing it. So I understand he's still Spike, but continue.
But yeah, so he would, I forget what his sort of relaxation method was after having, in between takes and setups and stuff like that. He would go into his trailer and edit. Ah, shit, what was it, man? I don't remember. He would edit his own cut of a movie. And I don't know. I thought that was interesting, and I was just kind of wondering, because I remember, I don't know if, did we ever talk about Detroit?
No, because I refuse to watch it.
Go watch it, right.
I'm not watching that shit either.
So, it's very extremely, in the worst possible way. But the kid in it who has to be sort of the worst of the antagonist cops, right? In between takes and stuff, because so rough or whatever, which it was, but to watch at least. But anyway, he's hugging people in between takes and setups, and telling them that he loves them and shit, just like to as his relaxation method or his way to kind of step away from that or whatever. Yeah, right.
It sounds like he needs the hug.
Yeah.
More than
yeah. I mean, we're being honest, yes. But yeah. No, I was just wondering, like, I guess, I don't know, any thoughts or anything on that?
Well, here go my thoughts.
Yeah.
If I'm ever playing some despicable human being and I'm saying despicable things to people as a character, I'm not going to be hugging you after. I'm going to want you to keep that same energy with me And when we go shoot something else, nigga, hate me more, motherfucker. Then when we get all these shots, we can hug. We can
hug and love each other.
I'll spoon you, nigga. We can spoon Marty after it's over. We can spoon J.Steel after it's over, but not during. I can't. Not in between takes. I don't want to alleviate you of that. I want you to feel it. I think the only thing that'll make me feel super uncomfortable is probably rape scene.
Yeah.
I've never had to do a rape scene. I feel like that. I can't. Nah. You know what I mean?
It's a weird space, or I guess awkward space.
It's a weird headspace when it's got to be real. Because like it's one thing like because I go front on if it's some kinky role play shit. Hey.
Well, that's different.
Hey. But like, and that's different because like maybe you and your girl might be on some kinky shit, and you already have the inherent consent. So even in the back of your brain, even if y'all doing some role play for shit, it's still I don't feel the same. But if I'm playing a character that's in really trying to do it, I think if me and that female actor go in there or whatever, I would feel like I gotta console some shit depending upon how I left that shit go. I think I would feel so dirty where. I guess that's the equivalent of him feeling like he's saying nigger all those times. It's like, But then the actor in me is still saying, but maybe I shouldn't get consoled to this over. I
think it's a balance. Like, I'm not a dude, but if it's something like a rape scene, then I will probably be like, But if it's something where I'm just this despicable, fucked up person, I mean, that's kind of like therapy right there, being able to tell people they ain't shit. I think there's something beautiful about that, you know?
Yeah.
So,
no, agreed.
Therapeutic to call somebody a cocksucking, fuck-ass motherfucking bitch.
I need more people to listen to this podcast, especially people that know J.Steel, so they can realize how much of a dick this woman is.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's
you don't want to know. You be saying some shit, nigga. She's like, that's my therapy. I just want to tell people they ain't shit through a character so I can feel good.
It makes me feel good.
Yeah, man.
Therapy.
But I ain't got really nothing else to say on Black Klansman, man. I just want to speak on it because we've been talking about for weeks that we didn't get a chance to see it. So nigga finally got a chance to see it. And like I said, it was a great movie, fantastic movie. I think everybody did their thing. Even though I just hating on no girl to a degree. Like, what I mean? She was adequate. She held up her end.
Oh, no, she was
she did her thing. She was cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, I thought she was alright.
Tessa would have done it better. I'm just saying.
Okay,
but
she's not
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm letting her live.
Wonderful.
Because it is wrong. I'm an actor. It's wrong to compare actors. I'm wrong.
Thank you.
That's wrong. It's
Very
absolutely
wrong.
wrong. It's absolutely wrong.
She was great. She was natural. She was tender, but
She was dope.
strong.
Adam Driver was dope.
She is a national treasure. Adam Driver was very dope.
Yeah, he was really good. I loved him. I
liked
appreciated
him a
his
lot.
character a lot.
Shouts out to John David Washington.
Finally
Shouts
won
out
me over.
to, like I said, I really like that one racist guy.
Shout out to Steve Buscemi's brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
He looked just like him.
Cop. Yeah, he did. I kept thinking that like he looks just like him. I guess it's not him though. But yeah. Shout out to him.
Look at his face. You know who Steve Buscemi is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, his brother was the cool cop,
The
the
third
other
cop.
white cop.
Yeah.
Remember, it was
In
Adam
the
Driver.
trio.
It was John. Well, remember
Adam Driver had a partner.
Yeah.
His original partner.
When they were going over how to talk black,
Yeah.
he was there.
Oh.
He did look just like
His
him, and I was
brother.
like, "Wait, is that him?"
I thought it was him for a second, but I could tell it wasn't. But I thought he looked like him. So it's, when I found they were brothers, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
One more question. Did you all feel like, so there's this whole scene where John David goes in and it's like, you know what, I know how to talk the proper English, and I also know how to talk that jive.
I know what
And he
you
never
about to
talked it.
And never
was so
spoke it
confused
once.
when he was around, I almost said Luke David. What was his name?
David Duke, and he didn't change his voice, huh?
No, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm like, he's
He
gonna
was
get you. He's
like,
gonna
you're supposed
hear
to be
you.
talking jive. Why are you still talking like this right now?
He didn't alter it at all. Like, I
Not
thought
at
he was
all,
going
yeah.
because I'm not saying you got to become a complete, like, it would have been interesting if you went straight nigga, but I ain't saying you got to go straight nigga. But like you saying,
I was
J.Steel,
totally that was the only part of the movie I was like, wait, why is he still? I'm confused. Like,
right now, we'll say inherently at times, Adam Driver and John David Washington's voices were real similar to a degree. Like, I could see how someone could get it confused if it was over the phone and such. Well, like y'all saying, if you hear the real thing,
right in front of you.
Right in front of you. You got to
unaltered.
Yeah, you got to decipher something.
Yeah, and that was the thing, and I was hoping, I was actually kind of hoping y'all might have a different like take on it, or maybe like I needed to see it again because it's a little bit more fresher for y'all.
That
was
weird.
But
No,
yeah,
I thought about that in the film. I just forgave it, you know.
Oh yeah, me too. Right, yeah, me too.
But no,
But
I thought about it
in the
too.
moment, I was like, I don't know if they kept it in to sort of keep you on edge. Yeah, because I was like, dude, he's gonna recognize you. The whole time I was just like, he's gonna recognize you.
But they never made it a thing. You know what I mean? Because usually if you're gonna do it for tension, at a point it gonna make it a thing, and then he's even gonna realize he has to switch it up, and then maybe he might even throw in, even to make it a laugh. He might even like throw in might use it later, the aura thing, where he might throw in an aura even though he's still speaking properly. Because that might have been funny. Still, don't change your voice, but use the aura, and then that throw David Duke dumbass off because he can't see aura, so it's not who I think it is, and keep it moving.
Well, see, I actually thought that was a whole setup for him to go in there and actually do that, and it's like
weird.
They use it later.
Yeah, later, which I don't know. I thought it would have been a little. I thought they could have used it actually in both instances too. Maybe the third time.
Yeah.
You know, last one.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
but it didn't happen.
You know,
So that's why you don't linger on the movie too long because you start seeing his faults. No, it was a great movie. It was fantastic. I was happy that the pro black lady, she didn't go with that cop. She was like, "You a pig? I can't fuck with you." I was like, "Yeah, nigga, you don't get the girl."
I thought that was a dope ending.
That was real.
No.
That was real. That was real. So yeah, big ups to Spike Lee. I ain't got nothing else to say. I finished Empire. I'm caught up. I was fucking depressed when I realized like, wait, I'm caught up. Shit. But like, yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Well, whenever Empire comes back. Where are you in Empire?
Oh, I'm caught up.
You caught up too?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna save that till next week. We're gonna talk some Empire shit because they coming back soon. I just saw they had their new trailer.
Yeah, end of September, I believe.
Yeah, and the new trailer had Andre in jail, nigga.
That sucks.
Oh shit, I don't remember why he went to jail.
Oh yeah, well, Boo Boo Kitty is on The Gifted right now.
Well, he didn't go down for that though. He didn't. He was there, but he didn't. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean? I thought you were all caught up.
I am caught up.
Okay, so
at the end of the at the end of the fourth season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. She's on another fucking show. She's on The Gifted now.
Right.
And you remember what went down for her and him. And that's why he's most likely in jail, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, they never explained that past that, but yeah, nigga.
Okay.
Watch your drinks, ladies.
Oh.
There you go. It hits high, Marty.
There we go.
There you go.
Just a couple minutes late. That bus ain't on time. It's all right.
Son. Because that's a funny thing. I saw she was cast in The Gifted because I love The Gifted so much. Mm-hmm. And when I saw that, I'm watching Empire the whole time. Like, okay, they're gonna kill this motherfucker. She's gonna get put in jail. Like, something's gonna happen to her that's gonna send her away forever because she's a main character on The Gifted coming up. And shows don't let you do that. A show, if you're a series regular on the show, they only give you like I think 2 guest stars or maybe 1 guest star for other shows. You don't get to just be a whole nother character. A series regular on 2 shows. They don't allow that shit. It's crazy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well,
business stuff.
Conflict of interest.
Apparently, they say you better be getting them ratings that you be
jealous.
getting us. You ours.
Right.
Exclusive, nigga.
Yeah.
And that makes you more valuable when you go do a guest star spot because then they got to come back and watch you with us. So that's method to the madness. I see it. But she is a main character. So yeah, I knew she was. So I'm curious to see where it goes because the season 4 didn't end with them winning. Usually it ends with the Lions winning. They did not end season 4 on top. No. So I'm curious to see where it goes. This corny ass soap opera ass show that brought me back into it. Anyway, we getting out of here, y'all. We've been talking, we've been jabbering, we've been covering a lot of shit. We're eventually gonna get to Luke Cage. It might be a running joke at this point, but we will. You feel me? Once again, hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com if you want to talk to us, say anything about anything, dog. We here to run it. We here to hear you. You heard me? Hit like, share, subscribe, comment, all that on iTunes, on the podcast app, wherever you listen to us at. We on Spotify, we on iTunes, we on Podbean, we on Stitcher Radio, we on Google Play. Did I say Spotify? We on some shit, man. We on YouTube even if you go to Gumbo Monster 504. So man, fuck with reviewing that, as well as the FlyWithBats Podcast main show. This is that actor guy, Mr. Bats. And for this week of reviewing that, I'm out of here, man. Fuck every last one of you. Speak.
It's only 2 of us.
It's only 2.
It's only 2 of us.
Only 2 of us.
I'm here too.
I'm here too.
Can I do an outro?
Maybe. Who do you wanna play a song?
Yeah. gonna get my sad violin. Play a song for you.
See, this is when I can edit this episode and just put the outro music in, and it's just over.
Oh, that's some cold shit right
They
there.
gonna go back and listen
That's
to this
some cold
episode,
shit.
y'all.
They gonna go back and listen to me like, oh, that
That
motherfucker.
petty motherfucker.
I'm gonna put
I did
in
it.
early.
Right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I guess I'll start, Marty. I'll go first.
I guess so.
Okay.
All right.
Hi. We're going bye-bye now.
That's right.
It's J.Steel, guys. And you can follow me on Instagram at IamJSteel_. Also, if you like putting food in your mouth, you can follow me at FatGirlNola. It's food porn. And you can also follow my film page at Vray Films, VRIAE. And if you want to hear me do more podcasting and talking and shit, but I can't say shit on there, so shit. You can follow TheMisbelief.podbean.com. There you go. I did it.
She did it.
Yay!
It's your favorite host, not the best host, Marty, MartyM, which has for Instagram, Twitter, and Snap at a chat. Also go to lowrainpictures.com, click on the Your30 tab, where I host a show there with my co-host, The Arrogant Observer, called Your30 with Marty and The Arrogant Observer. Thank you. Marty is out.
Well, good Marty is out.
Good Marty. Oh, yep, that's right.
Evil Marty is out too.
Yeah.
Bye, Lady of Steel.
Bye.
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 Do